Gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening.
Go time!
What's going on, guys? It's your boy here, Razor Sharp Picks, coming at you live for Sunday Night Football between the New England Patriots and those Baltimore Ravens. You guys know how we do it here. We're going to give out some pregame bets, live bets, halftime bets, and who knows? You might get some bets in other sports as well. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We are live right now on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and on X. Don't forget to hit that like button down below, share the video, and subscribe. Sorry we're a little late. We just had to watch the Lions lose to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Aaron Rodgers beats the Lions again. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You guys know how we do it here. I got Mikey. I got Ramon. Mikey, how you doing, my friend?
Fired up, man. That was a great ending to that game. They're kind of a little anticlimactic to go all the way down the field and not punch it in, but been a good day so far. Let's see if we can keep it going, boys.
Let's go. Ramon Scott, how you doing, my friend?
Did I just see 2 offensive pass interference calls in 4 plays? I think, and that doesn't happen, right, unless the refs are involved. Great sequence of events here for the referees. They really showed they're really in postseason form already. So what a day.
What a day, man. It only took about 5 minutes to decide what they wanted that outcome to be, but it was a good one. Steelers win and the Lions lose. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to Hammer says, how about them Bears? Blake in the building. Nicholas Handy. He's got some Pats money line. Blake says, congrats to Ramon with the Chargers. Phyllis in the building. Hammer says the Chicago Bears clinch a playoff spot. Not so fast, my friend. Not yet. Not yet. They lose out. Lions win out. Packers win out. Lions and Packers are in. And the Chicago Bears are out. Dana Delp in the building says, what an ending. Redbeard says, Rodgers a bum. Stop Geo in the building. Don Johnson in the house. Blake says, Mikey, fantasy point updates. J. Allen 6.9. Brissett 10.6. Where is this guy questioning me last night? Hammer says, nope, that was confirmed with the Lions loss. Bears clinched. Am I wrong or am I wrong? I didn't think the Bears are 11-4. Oh, I guess there's what, 2? How many weeks are left? 2 games left?
2.
Oh, yeah, so I guess that does clinch them because they can only get to 10 and the Bears got 11. ESPN hasn't updated it yet. They didn't give them no check mark yet. So I was just looking at that. But, yeah, maybe you're right. You're right. The Bears clinched the playoffs. EJ in the building. Plant-based. Said the Lions killed me. Let's go. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's get to it. Let's talk about it. Patriots and the Ravens. The New England Patriots, they are 11-3 overall, 6-0 on the road. They head to Baltimore, where they are 7-7 overall, 3-5 at home. The Patriots, they're coming off a loss against Buffalo, 35-31, where they had a 21-0 lead, but they are 4-1 their last 5. The Ravens, they're coming off a shutout victory against the Bengals, 24-0. And the Ravens are 3-2 their last 5. Patriots, their playoff spots are pretty much confirmed. They're looking like they're going to be in. But on the other side of the ball, the Ravens, They are fighting for their life. They are 7-7 overall. And they need 2 more wins to catch the Steelers, and there's not much time left. Let's talk about this line. The Baltimore Ravens opened up at -1, depending on your book. And the line is now 3.5. Baltimore -3.5. The total opened up at 47.5. It's climbed a little bit up to 48.5. And South Point has 49.5, but pretty much 48.5 everywhere. Let's take a look at the betting percentages. See who is betting what. You got 79% of the bets, 71% of the money on the Patriots. Looks like we got a public road dog tonight. The total, 72% of the bets, 74% of the money on the over. Mikey, how you getting paid tonight? Ravens, Patriots.
Yeah, I had a tough time with this one here. I talked last week about the best start of the first half of NFL season are those New England Patriots. So they're a big first half team, but they kind of crumbled as we saw down the line there with Buffalo. But I'm not a big Lamar Jackson guy either here. I'll tell you what, the thing that's got me is the hook. If this was like a 2.5 or a 3, I'd probably lean to the Ravens. But because it's 3.5 with the hooker in there, I'm going to take the Patriots at that plus 3.5. It just feels like they end up covering. I know it's a public road dog too. I mean, there's just so many things that go into this thing. Had they beat the shit out of Buffalo last week, I'd be all over the Ravens this week here. But I think that letdown leaves a bad taste in their mouth. I think they can find a way to get that 3.5 and see if we can't get some cash action on that thing. I've got a same game parlay for you guys. I'll read it out loud. I'll put it in the chat, and then we'll hear what the rest of the fellas have to say here. But it's Isaiah Likely, 25 plus receiving yards. The game to go under 48.5, probably an unpopular opinion, but the AFC North low spread games are 15-0-1 to the unders. The kicker for the New England Patriots, 2+ field goals, likely over 2.5 receptions. Travion Henderson over 11.5 rushing attempts, and Derrick Henry 16+ rushing attempts. I'll put that in the chat, boys, but I'm going Patriots here tonight. I don't know if that's Pat smash, but I think 3.5's got a little bit of that hook in my back pocket.
Let's go. Ramon Scott, how you getting paid? Patriots, Ravens.
Yeah, Razor, with Mike here. I like the Patriots with the 3.5 here tonight. I'll take the over as well, a primetime game here. But look, the way these two teams are going right now, and given the circumstances, I know you'd think maybe, hey, you toughen up here. We're going to have some D. We got the Ravens, but look, the Ravens defense has been mediocre at best this season. You can blame the situation with Jackson here and his injury, and that's maybe what's kept them down long term here. But it's really been an uncharacteristic defense this season for the Ravens here. It's really kind of what's let them down. This is not Raven football this year with what we've seen them give up. So I got some that kind of coincide with what Mike was saying. I like Henderson here over 68.5 rushing and receiving yards tonight. But I also did take Stevenson under 28.5 rushing yards. I'm trying to handicap the tandem there with the two guys, and I was trying to weigh what type of volume these guys would see. So over with Henderson's rushing and receiving, but at 68.5, and under Stevenson's rushing yards at 28.5. I had to take some Mark Andrews here, though, because I think that when the chips are down a little bit, when Baltimore gets desperate, they're going to rely on their man. 33.5 receiving yards here for Mark Andrews tonight. I have Demario Douglas of the Patriots over 14.5 receiving yards. I took Lamar over 37.5 rushing yards here tonight as well. I'm going back and forth with these because of the order I wrote them down, Razor. I'm sorry about that. But Hunter Henry has been a great target right now for the Patriots. He continues to kind of defy here. I got him over 1.5 receptions here tonight. I'm sorry, over 3.5 receptions here tonight with Hunter Henry in this one. That's a little bit juice. So I was thinking about maybe ramping him up to maybe 4+, but I am on the over here with Henry officially at 3.5 at -125. And I do have Charlie Kohler over 0.5 reception for Baltimore tonight. More of the tight end game there. So those are my overs here, Razor. I might have a few unders that we can go if we have time, but let's hear from you, and hello to everyone in the chat. Hey, we got, it's Patriots and Ravens. We should have a pretty good time here tonight.
Let's go. We got a big match up here. And the Ravens, their life could be on the line here because the Steelers did win today. But the Ravens do play the Steelers to end the season. So their chances are still alive. And that is why I'm on the Ravens. This is a big game for both teams, but it's bigger for the home team and the Ravens. The Patriots just saw Denver lose, so that's giving the Patriots hope. So why not bet the Patriots? They're 11-3 overall, 6-0 on the road. You're getting 3 and a hook. Why not take the Patriots? Not so fast. $400 gamblers first glance. Ravens -3.5. This line opened up at 1, went to 2, went to 2.5, went to 3, and is now up to 3.5. Did I read the betting percentages? I know I read the betting percentages. 79% of the bets, 71% of the money, all on the Patriots. It's a prime time game. You know what the public likes to bet? Favorites and over. When they're on the dog, it's a scary story. If you're on the dog, I hope you hold your nose and punch that ticket because it's going to be a scary one. Ravens, they're going to get it done here tonight at home. That's my top bet of the day. Ravens -3.5. Now, we talk about the best segment on all shows, and that is the first touchdown scorer. Who is going to score the first touchdown of the game? Defense, you got a player? Who is it going to be? Drop it in the chat. Let us know who you think is going to score the first touchdown of the game.
Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit...
Let's go. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Drop your bets in the chat. Mikey, first touchdown of the game. Who's it going to be?
A little dormant as of late here. Does like the targets, the Garner's target share. I think the Patriots come down there and find a way to score first. And so I've got to go to Booty. Give me some Booty at 18-1.
Oh, shake, shake, shake.
Shake that booty.
Shake your booty, but shake your booty. Oh, you can do it. Razor sharp.
Let's go. What was that number at?
18-1 for some Booty.
18.
Booty call going here. Let's see if we can't get
Oh,
18-1. Ramon, who you got first touchdown?
All right, I'm going to go to Lamar's safety blanket. We're going to need some scores from Baltimore. Kind of gets everything involved for us. I'll take Mark Andrews. I got him 11-1 here at Circa right now. So, like I said, I think you go to your safety blanket here a little bit. And hey, anybody take that chalk, I guess. I'm going to go Mark Andrews here at oh, man, I got him 11-1. He just went up to 12-1. That's all right. They're fading Mark Andrews. That's okay.
All right. Well, you guys are likely going to be wrong. There's likely only one person that is going to score this touchdown. And most likely, I'm on that guy. Isaiah Likely plus. Oh, what number did I get? Hold on. Where am I best?
I could come up. I got
1,400 is what I got.
Got Prophet X in your states. 18-1 here at Prophet X.
Woo.
I did Prophet X, but I got 1,400 on Isaiah Likely. He's likely to score the first touchdown. He likes them primetime games, and they like to feed him on prime.
Those tight ends, Razor.
So I'm going with Likely. He's most likely to score the touchdown. Final. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see you guys dropping your bets in the chat. Don't forget to hit that like button down below. Share the video and subscribe. You guys know how we do it. Don't forget we are live on 2, not 1, 2 channels. So do us a favor. Go to both channels and hit that like button down below. Once we get to 50 likes, we start popping some shots. We take a shot every 20 likes, but we got to get to 50 first. So hit the like button down below, share the video, and don't forget
to like and subscribe.
Shout out to Nicholas Handy getting the party started with the Sports Money Gifted membership. It's the season of giving. This is the last show before Christmas. So if you want to support the squad, you can do so by becoming a member. Hit that join button down below. Gift the membership. All of the support is much appreciated. Cheers to Nicholas Handy.
Shout out, Nicholas Handy, my guy. Appreciate you, brother. I know the schedule's a little off with these Saturday live shows here, but it's only Sunday.
Nunya in the building. What up, Nunya?
Appreciate everybody rocking here tonight. Let's have some fun, man. Let's make some money. We got some action. We got some games going on out there. I saw the chat comment. Vegas Golden Knights are playing tonight. You know what Razor likes to do when them Vegas Golden Knights get out there? Oh, man.
Yeah, that game already started.
Yeah, puck dropping. Puck dropping here.
Nicholas Handy says sports money is money. Watch it go.
Let's go. Boy, oh boy. What a fun day of football they had today. Right down to that Lions game to end things off. I mean, look at this. The Vegas gets on the board. Vegas, I'll tell you, teams off of shutouts. It's not just a baseball or hockey specific, but they are now a perfect 7-0. Coming off of getting shut out. Doesn't happen very often, but we had 2 teams, I believe, qualify for that. Spread-wise, ATS-wise, not straight up. Not outrights, but spread-wise. Because the Vegas Raiders, of course, got shut out, but
and who was the other one? The Bengals, right?
The Bengals went out there into Miami and shoved. Sounds like Ramon's guy is going to get a reprieve. Said the vote of confidence. The rumor mill is speculating that Mike McDaniels will stay next year for Miami, and they're saying Tua will go. Go where? I don't know. Who's going to pick up $55 million of contract? I don't know.
You just can't say, hey, you got to take this guy. But what would they do? I mean, look, there was not a making that switch today, it just seems like maybe it's a little bit protectionary for Tua here, but right now Miami's stuck. So they've got to figure it out.
That's kind of what I thought, Ramon. Like the guy, there's nothing you're really playing for at this point. He's been beaten up, battered, and tattered, medical disaster, and there's no need to let him run out there for those
There's
last
a couple teams that could use a new quarterback, right?
I mean, there are, but who's going to want to pick up? Well, I guess it's a matter of. I mean, look, the guy's literally anytime he gets hit, he can be concussed and out for the rest of his career. So, you want to eat $200 million of salary cap for that? I don't know. Seemed foolish for the Dolphins to give him that big contract in the first place, but that's why I'm not a GM.
Yeah.
Well, and until they, Miami decides who they. Right now, I would think when day one comes, as crazy as it sounds, Tua is your man at this point. You've got to find a way to make it work for you in Miami, whether or not it is trying to send him off somewhere for something, or you're just going to be kind of stuck with him here. That's he's McDaniel's little buddy. So, is he just kind of coddling to him a little bit?
Man. I know it's a dead cap hit and nobody wants to take that, but maybe you got to eat half that contract and give him somebody else. I don't know. Take, if it's $50 million, we'll cover 25. You take the other 25 and you're getting yourself a good deal.
Blake says the Colts might take Tua.
I think they've got their man in Daniel Jones.
I think so too. Blake says Pavia to the Dolphins. Man, bring these rookie quarterbacks in and teams that are a total fucking disaster, and it's like you're just crushing. I mean, not very often do we see them rise to the challenge, right? A lot of these guys that get drafted in the first round, they kind of fumble and flail. It's the oddballs that you don't expect. The CJ Stroud to come out there and light the world on fire, and you're like, who the hell? What happened here?
Yeah, because there's no expectations right away, and they get to sit behind a quarterback and learn.
Right. Not put them right in the fire.
Right.
Hey, you start week one.
You look at a guy like Pavia, but some of these quarterbacks as well in the future, guys, they'll play that extra. You might see guys, playing a full 3, 4, 5 years in college and be a little bit more polished in the future, maybe because of the money situation. And a lot of guys will say, hey, instead of rushing to the NFL right now where I at least can get paid, I might not develop or anything. And that's been the problem. We might have missed out. Who knows if any quarterbacks that have come along kind of were rushed to the scene and then out because they weren't good early or effective. Maybe they would have been a better quarterback if they hung out like some of those guys we know that were kind of forced to sit the bench a little bit. You're looking at a guy like Drake May right here and things like that. So maybe these guys were hanging out for a year extra in college, get a few more $1 million. Maybe they'll be more ready to go in the pros rather than some of these guys where we already know they draft them and you're like, I don't even know if this guy was a superstar in college. What's going to make him, good in the pros? So we'll see on those. But there's, some candidates out there. I think anybody would be happy to take despite his attitude here over the last few weeks. They want those guys that are a little bit polished, and when you've been around like he has.
But I think that's why the Packers don't go through many quarterbacks, because they don't draft a quarterback and throw you in the following year or maybe even later in that year. Once they start getting eliminated, they make you sit 4 or 5 years. They make you learn the system, everything, the ins, the outs, and then they come on and they already know the playbook. They're ready to go, and that's why the Packers have had a great quarterback core.
A good succession plan is appropriate, right? Again, bringing these young guys in, they're not even physically up to the test. They're some of these 500-pound linebackers are beasts compared to some of these, quarterbacks coming in. I think you're right, though, Ramon. You see these guys stick around in the NFL or in college a little bit longer. They're expanding the playoffs, so these guys are going to get some more TV time. They get them NIL dollars behind them. Take a couple online courses to satisfy the enrollment requirements and sleep in all day.
I feel like quarterback, it's the one position where you don't really get help from other people. Like if you're a first-round cornerback or something. You got a safety helping you out. You got a quarterback. You're the only one throwing the ball. No one else can throw the ball for you. I mean, the wide receivers can make you look good or look bad, but overall, at the end of the day, we know if that quarterback is good or not by just the way he plays, and if other players drop passes, then that, of course, that's not on him. But
yeah, it's tough, and you know, there is a big learning curve. It looks easy, right? But it seems like there's a big learning curve when you get there finally, and got to open that NFL playbook a little bit. I think if some, you know, that's another thing that some of the quarterbacks have that have failed to develop, maybe didn't seem to grasp, you know, the pro playbook. I mean, we've seen several examples of that, I believe.
yeah, it's also the sport too. I think like overall number one picks are better in say basketball. It's easier to come out and play the same year or the following year because it's a little bit easier, I would say, compared to a whole football playbook.
I got a few guys to underachieve in this game. I got Rashad Bateman under 1.5 receptions. I did take Mitchell under 24.5 rushing yards here for Baltimore. Also, I took Stephon Diggs under 3.5 receptions. That was a little bit juiced. And I took Derrick Henry under 16.5 rushing attempts. 16.5 rushing attempts tonight. I'm under with Henry here. So I'm looking though at those receivers, Booty and Hollins. Maybe I'm going to look at them a little bit in play, but we're on some Booty there now with Mike in the first TD. So
we got likely booty tonight. Likely
to see some Booty if we can get both those in.
Oh yeah, what's our parlay? All three of them combined.
I dropped it in the chat there. It ended up being what did I say it was here? 30. Let me see.
It's a pretty nice price for only 3 players.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. It kind of came out there, surprised me a little bit.
You can
36 to 1. 36 to 1.
Do it very well.
Take a shot.
You're the best in the world, I can tell.
Speaking of shots, let's hit the refresh button. We got to get to 50 likes, and we are. It's shot time.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hit the like button down below. Share the video and subscribe. Don't forget we're live on 2 channels tonight. Like always, we got the #1 dual stream on all platforms. Hit the like button. You don't have to watch it on both channels, but just hit the like button on both channels. And hey, maybe keep a tab open. Cheers to everybody.
Let's go. Let's kick this game off. Feels like they got the extended delay here, the extended start. Maybe I'm just ready. Maybe I'm just amped up.
Because they're still
There seems to be a slight delay, right? Just a small delay. They were having trouble getting the pregame stage off the field.
Yeah.
You can see him there in the background over Melissa's shoulder, Mike. See the equipment there still.
If Baltimore loses tonight, are they eliminated?
No. As of right now, they will still have, I believe, an outside chance still. You mentioned all the play Razor. It's in the NFC. It looks completely different. Yeah, you were right about the Bears. So Seahawks, Bears, Eagles, Rams, 49ers, they're all in. And we're waiting just to see, but with the Packers and the Panthers holding those other spots from the Lions and the Bucks. But in the AFC, it's still only the Broncos have officially clinched, believe it or not, with those other teams still kind of in the what do they call it? In the hunt. But it's only a formality, really. Patriots, Jags, come on, they're in, of course. But they don't have the 100% behind them. Hey, here's a goal for the Oilers right now. McDavid.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but there's only one team that's locked up the division in the NFC, if I'm not mistaken. at least until the updates for tomorrow.
Do you win something for winning the division first? I'm confused.
Get the division. Got to lock it down. One team in the NFC. All that NFC. Everyone thinks the NFC is stronger than the AFC, and one team has found a way to step up and ring the bell. The rest of them are still battling.
Nicholas Handy wants to give everyone a warning. Some certain people a warning. The Ravens get the first ball. Ravens receive the first ball. They're at the 35. Lamar fakes the handoff. He looks right. He throws right. It's caught. And it's a first down for the Ravens.
Found Zay Flowers out here. Didn't hear any mentions from Zay in the pregame bets there, but Flowers chalks up the first reception.
AJ says the Packers are still in it with that Lions loss tonight.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we know the Packers are we know they're in. I don't see them choking this one, but really it's the Buccaneers and the Panthers just decide that last spot. And
Packers just have to win one game of the next two.
Yeah.
And they play Baltimore next week. That's why I was wondering if Baltimore is eliminated if they lose.
Let me look here. The NFL metric site says if the Ravens lose, they'll have an 8% chance still. They'll have 33% if they win and 8% if they lose. Their current percentage is 24%. The Colts, the other team on the bubble, they are 11% if they win their next game against the Niners, or a Monday night's game against the Niners, and a 2% still chance if they lose to the Niners tomorrow night.
So you're saying there's a chance.
All you need is that 1% to. It's got that little arrow by the one. What does that mean?
3rd and 3 for Baltimore at the 38. Lamar is under pressure. He runs around. He looks left. He throws right. It's caught by Flowers. He's down to the 22. First down, Baltimore.
Kicking into gear early.
Should have had some. I can buy myself flowers.
Lamar made that play happen, just running around in the pocket, waiting for someone to get open. And he gets upended, taking his legs out, but he's pumped up after the play. 1st and 10 at the 21. Lamar's in shotgun. He's got a running back to his right. He hands it off to him. He's at the 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Henry.
Damn. That didn't take long.
Dyson and Dyson.
Ooh, that was quick, boys. That was quick.
Wow. 21 yards, punches it home.
That's what we like to see.
Boy, Ravens, I mean, these guys might win the Super Bowl if they get in the playoffs.
There we go. Nunya says, cash it. Henry touchdown, says Nicholas Handy.
One more, Henry, says Lucky Power.
They showed Mike Vrabel here, and he's like, that used to be, I used to like to when that happened.
Man. 5 plays, 65 yards, 2 minutes, 39 seconds on the possession. Did they score too quick?
I bet you all those Flowers props might have cashed. Whoever's got them totals, he got some pretty nice yardage on that drive. 2 catches, 37 yards.
Damn.
Big time.
It was just him and Henry the whole time. Henry running,
Flowers catching.
Flowers catching. 2 plays the Flowers, 3 plays the Henry.
That was something. I like these black Ravens uniforms. The black jersey is sharp.
Jill says, "Go Ravens."
Go
That was a
Ravens.
quick score for them.
Too quick.
Mr. Wesker says, "I will never bet on the props. Spreads or money lines only." Nunya says, "Roll Tide." Can't forget.
Great win on Friday.
Final.
Great
Now
comeback.
17-0.
Getting busted up. Taken out
Then
to the woodshed.
That pick six was the most embarrassing thing for the Oklahoma quarterback. I don't know what he was looking at when he threw that pick six. Dan H in the building. What up, Dan? Says, "I love Drake May over 20.5 completion. Also, New England first half spread. Good luck." Oh. JW in the building. What up, J-Dub?
J-Dub. J-Dub.
DK Metcalf to possibly face not only a fine but a suspension for his punch that he threw at a Detroit Lions fan during the game today. And the Detroit Free Press reporter tracked down the fan who got into the fight with Metcalf. Metcalf was not ejected from the game, but he basically said, "Hey, my name isn't DeKalen Zacharias Metcalf," saying DK's full name, but apparently DK took exception to that and pulled the guy down by his shirt, kind of pushed him back.
He had him by that stupid hat he was wearing.
That was a hat, right? That was a hat.
Crazy.
Oh, yeah. If I was the guy in the stand, I need a neck brace. Ah, my neck.
Oh. I'll tell you, I am just get amazed. These guys, it's like Mike Tomlin said it when the one guy spit in his face, the player's face there, and he started beating on the guy, and he's like, "You spit in your face, you do whatever comes natural. We don't really have a rule against that." But I just think to myself, like, if you're spitting in somebody's face or if you're going after the fan, like, where's the fucking self-constraint, self-control? And you're playing a game, for crying out loud, and you're gonna go out there and, I don't know, to pull a fan out of the stands. You'd have to be. I couldn't imagine the situation that I'd be at where I'd be looking to beat the shit out of a fan.
And he had to go all the way over there. There's a nice little gap in between where like the players stand and like where the front row is.
Got those rabbit ears, huh?
Yeah, he must have been talking some shit.
Just seems foolish.
Yeah, it's.
And then spitting when the other one that gets me is when they spit on each other. What are you doing, man? That's fucking gross. This is gross.
What if I'm all excited, Mike, and I'm like yelling in excitement, and sometimes you gleek on a guy? Are you going to beat me?
Okay, I'll let it go. But these players get mad at each other, and one dude hawks a big loogie on the other dude.
Was that the first game of the season? Remember, it was like the first minute of the game, the spitting incident earlier this year.
Was that the Eagles game?
They busted the one guy, but it was really the other guy that spit on him first, but nobody saw that. Remember, I was like, "Look at this idiot spitting on the other guy." We didn't find out until the next day. Showed the video. It was the other guy that spit first.
Yeah, that was Eagles and Cowboys.
I thought it was the Eagles game.
It was so long ago now.
Fucking sick.
Shout out to Jill Glender. Just became a Cash Club member. Every time we get a new member, every time we get a gifted membership, we take a shot as a thank you and a welcome. Jill Glender, welcome to the Cash Club.
May hit a big ball there to start their drive, and it was Diggs with the big reception there early on. Ooh, that had to hurt, but great Great catch by Diggs there, but it looked like it was his leg that would have got hurt, but no, it was his shoulder actually he's complaining about.
Well, Cardi B gonna have to give him a massage tonight. His shoulder hurts.
I think I looked like he said, "I'm good," but he's going to have to come out.
Lucky Power says if you were spitting during the COVID pandemic, it'd be a felony. That might be true.
I used to, you know me, Mike. I was giving people dirty looks for walking down the wrong aisle of the supermarket.
That shit was wild too. This is the up lane and this is the down lane.
The
Patriots tried the trick play.
Fooled the cameraman at least.
Pick up about 7, maybe 8.
I remember I had one buddy during the heat of this whole thing, right during the spike. Like we'd go to the casino because they had all the dividers up and there was no sports to gamble on, but we still wanted to get our gambling fix in. So we'd go to the casino. We're a lot of working from home. So why not take a trip to the casino? And my one buddy's got the mask on. He's like, I'm so sick of these fucking masks. He takes the mask off. He's like, fuck this, but he's F this. Carried on like a child for about 5 minutes about it, making a big stink about it. 3 days later, the fucker ended up getting COVID. I think he got COVID when he took his mask off. Son of a bitch. We all laughed. You fucking idiot.
Yep. Well, the Gold Oilers here. Another one.
Here you go. First period over.
Cash it.
Shot time.
That was, there's still 5 minutes left. That was easy, Bunny.
Just stay away from the older people. Just stay away from the vulnerable people who might get an illness. How hard could it have been? Why didn't people see that in the beginning?
Dude, fucking Rudy Gobert, though. I mean, that was the biggest. I mean, remember, you guys know the deal. I mean, he was licking the microphone. What an asshole.
What do you mean? Turned out he was right, though, right, Mike? I mean,
I think isn't he the guy that's why I call him Patient Zero. He's the one that got all the sports shut down. They were like, all right, we got to shut this down.
No, he was like, there's no such thing as it. Look, and he was touching everything. I thought that's what happened.
Yeah, he was touching everything, and then they fucking got COVID, didn't he? Didn't somebody got COVID in that whole operation? They got sick.
They all got it.
And then they fucking passed it around the locker room, and that's it. Now we're playing in a bubble.
Yeah. Did you guys ever be one of those electronic fans?
The what?
The electronic fans. You could be a fan at the game. You never watch those games where you see people
they had like the cutouts and shit in the stands. I saw like they had when my brother's near the minor league baseball stadium out there in Buffalo. So when you drive to that casino exit, you got to get off there at the baseball exit, and you can see because the Toronto Blue Jays were playing in that Buffalo stadium at the time, so they didn't have to go across the border. So you can see all the cutouts that they had from when they put the games on TV, and you can see the fake fans in the stands.
Yeah, they also had it set up where you could like put yourself on camera, and then they would put your thing on the screen, and it looked like people were watching.
Did you do that?
4th and 1, Patriots are going for it.
Of course, no more punting.
QB sneak. They pick it up. It should have been a touchdown in the end zone, but they dropped it the play before.
Yeah, it was Hunter Henry that did not come up with that.
How do we not think about the Henry touchdown parlay? That seemed like a freebie.
Yeah, Van Noy made a good play there, the veteran.
Yeah, May took that thing way outside.
Ready Smetty says, Ramon, Knicks we win. Those sevens are tricky little numbers in the NBA. Sevens move to eights. It seems like that's not covering, but 7. They won by 7.
Yeah, Knicks win it to there over the Heat, and Heat got the money. Went way over though.
Dude, speaking of way over, that fucking Bulls and Hawks game, I think they're still playing.
That was the All-Star game.
Literally.
152 to 150.
And then the other game of the Nets beat the Raptors 96-81.
Every game's going almost way over except that Nets game.
Dude, I had who was the 42.5? Tennessee. 42.5. Big Tennessee trend out there. I was like, I'll take the 42.5. What are the odds they fucking win the game by exactly 42? Fucking hook. If it had been 53.5, they probably would have won by 53. Crazy. Couldn't believe it.
Crazy how close they get that shit.
42, like such an odd number. And I was like, I'll lay it. I don't care. It's no big deal. They're going to cover this. 42.
3rd and 14 for the Patriots. Looked like a delayed game. They don't call it. He breaks out of his sack, and it's intercepted.
Oh, man.
Intercepted. Baltimore ball turnover. Let's go.
Damn.
Man, now they're wishing they would have called the delay game.
Tried to get it to Booty.
Oh, what
There's
a
that.
bad throw. Red zone turnover. Jags in the building. Rays, you take revenge today for yesterday's defeat. Yeah, I need a big win here by the Ravens.
Duval is right. Let's go. Let's go, Jags.
Yeah, I should have took their money line. I only took the
Oh, Jaguars. What a team. Stop that big Denver winning streak. And Jags is happy about it.
He says, I wonder if we earn just a little respect or if we're still frauds. I think the frauds were exposed in that game. They battled for about a quarter. Jaguars get in the playoffs. That's a team that might be able to do something. And they should get in the playoffs, right? I mean, they're sitting at 11-4. I saw they signed Jacoby Myers to the big contract there. They gave him a nice little extension. That should have motivated him, got him fired up a little bit. 34-20. Big second half. Them Jaguars, that third quarter, came out on fire.
Yeah, Jags lost to the Texans. They lost to the Rams. They lost to Seattle.
They had that stretch of powerful teams that they were playing, and they were taking L's, but they got healthy. They got back. They're figuring it out. Jags is an important piece with Myers, yeah?
Yeah, they figured it out. They beat the Cardinals, the Titans, the Jets. Oh, my.
You can only play who's in front of you. At least they didn't lose to those teams. They almost lost to the Raiders. They tried. They tried to lose that game. If the Raiders hadn't gone for 2, that game was a tie.
Yeah. F the Jags, says Jill.
Yeah.
I've seen the Jaguars, occasionally pop up and get even win a playoff game. They played in some playoff games in the past and had minor success, but
Yeah, Lawrence will probably get hurt again like he always does.
ETN starts, something happens to him, and yeah. We've seen it before. We know how that story finishes out.
Yeah,
We also have a new coach in here who seems to know what he's doing. So let's see if he's a big difference too.
Oh, Henry dives for the first down. First down, Baltimore.
Jimmy Lambo, is it PPR or standard scoring? I'll look it up for you. I'll go to the genie and see what it has to say. PPR or standard scoring?
Herbert throws one good game. Ramon gets all excited, says Mr. Wesker.
They look pretty good in that game.
Yeah, I was on the Chargers in that one for sure. Real tough to lose your playoff hopes the night before, but also the Cowboys probably saw the writing on the wall before that.
Yeah, they were sitting with a 1% chance of making it, so it's not like it was a surprise, right? Jimmy Lambo says, let's go with PPR. Is it PPR or not? We don't have to go with it if it's not.
Jags, you might want to say 14 years because 15 years ago, Packers won the Super Bowl. And I don't know, have the Jags ever won a Super Bowl?
Oh, you're messing with me. I see what you're doing. Who? Jags? No. Jags are leading the charge of international travel.
Yeah, they played with a chance to go to the Super Bowl 3 times in their history. They just about 8 or 9 years ago against the Patriots, and then a long time ago too. They were in. They had a couple years that they were pretty good, and made it to the AFC Championship as well, but never got into the bowl.
I remember Mark Brunell. Those were the days for the Jags. He was on Washington, too.
Couldn't get it done. Who was that defender that they had that year, 9 or 10 years ago there? I remember they had this guy. He was phenomenal. And then I thought the next year they let him go. I thought it was stupid. They fired the coach after that year, too. There was some weird shit that happened in that offseason after they went to the AFC Championship game and lost to the Patriots. And I was like, it's not like you got, I mean, you lost to New England and Tom Brady. It could have been worse. It's like they deconstructed the roster at the wrong time. Like you're 1 or 2 pieces away from potentially being in the Super Bowl, and you just kind of blew it up and traded your cards in.
Right.
Got 2 aces in my hand. I'm just going to get a whole new stack. Let me turn those 2 in and see if we can get some new cards.
Lamar Jackson completed pass to Andrews for a first down, Baltimore.
Man, into Patriot territory again here.
Jimmy Nguyen says, yeah, Mark sucked.
Make your computer easier to use. Windows.
Jag says, Jags talk complete. Good game on tonight.
Doesn't want to talk about the implosion. It's all right. Big win for him. I gave him out there on the show. I said, take him on the money line. Wrong team's favored. Let's go.
That's nothing. Let's hit the refresh button, see how many likes we have. We took a shot from 50. We got to get to 70, and we are at 78 likes. So that means it's shot time. Cheers to everybody in the chat. Don't forget to hit the like button on both channels if you haven't already. Cheers. even if we do implode, who had us being 11-4 this year, I would call it successful. Who did you have in the Lions game? I was actually on the Lions today.
I didn't like those points, man. I just something about those points. I didn't expect the Steelers to win. I just didn't like the points. I looked at the total. I liked the over in that game. I thought there would be some scoring. And you know what? I fucking did it. I said this the other day. I never do this, and I did it again, and I fucking lost. I played the first quarter, figuring them boys would come out quick. Pop, pop, pop. They're home. Steelers just had that win. The line was moving. It was moving. It went from a half to -2s. And the fucking Steelers win the first quarter. It'll be the last time I officially do a first quarter bet or a first period bet. DJ Hardy says, who's going to win World Juniors? Canada. Probably USA. No, that's not true. Probably, I would say probably I'd say Sweden or Finland would be my picks for the World Juniors. I don't really know what the rosters look like. I just know that Canada, see, let me give you guys a little education on the evolution of a man in Canada, north of the border. They're dainty. They're little things. Maybe it's because it's not really hamburger meat, allegedly, not saying. But when it comes to junior hockey, they never win. They're small little guys. When they get to the NHL level, they start getting into the nutritional requirements because they're all playing hockey in the U.S., some supplements and everything else that goes into it. Then they become men, and then they go out there and they fuck. And so Team Canada, high probability of fucking in the Olympics in Milan. They can get that rink going. But generally, I stay away from the junior Canada teams. Mr. Whisker says nutritional requirements HGH. Well, look, Connor Bedard never went to McDonald's until he came to Chicago. That's a fact. He said it himself. I don't know if it's a fact. He said it himself, though. I'm taking him at his word. What do you guys think about that earth-shattering take on young men in Canada?
Great
It's,
take.
it's like a turnover right here, guys.
Oh,
Turnover.
What happened? Henry fumbled?
Yeah.
No. By the way, though, that the Junior Olympics or the Junior World Junior Championships there, one of the best hockey tournaments running, hands down. Between Christmas and New Year's, you guys can check it out. Of course, you'll recall Team USA played Team Canada on the frozen rink, outdoors for the first time ever.
Man, Henry, you can't fumble that, man.
He's had probably worst season with fumbling, it feels like.
Who's the joker that gave out the volleyball play last night? I saw somebody in the chat say volleyball play was a winner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, with DJ Hardy. DJ Hardy said cash it.
I don't remember the analysis. Remember we were trying to look up the team? Let me see what these girls look like.
Oh, you guys were getting loose there.
Yeah, got in the weeds a little bit.
Yeah, we were betting it all yesterday.
Final.
Second
Can't believe that.
and it's
Can't
gonna
believe
rush
that second
the
game went to overtime. We didn't have an overtime bet on it. There was 2 games that went to overtime that we talked about betting overtime and we didn't get in on.
Crazy.
That's a hell of a strip there, though. Head in on the ball, and then the other player comes through and swats it down. DJ Hardy says plus 137. You scumbag.
3rd and 4. Mays in shotgun. He looks left. He looks right. He looks down at his feet. He scrambles. There's the flag. He throws it right. Out of bounds. Incomplete. And there's a
Jack
flag.
says He'd equate betting on volleyball as the same as betting Asian cricket at 3 a.m. after a bad day.
Hey, you can't do that.
Can't do that.
Oh, holding
Ooh, it sounds
on the defense.
Oh.
Automatic first down.
Dude, I don't bet Asian cricket. I mean, what is
Oh, that's a bad call. That's soft.
I had a nice thing going with the Korean basketball and then some Euro League and stuff like that. And then I ventured into the Chinese basketball and I took an L. It shut me down for a couple days. It's fun to wake and cash, but pissed off and it's all line movement, steam and line movement. And I was like, all right, I see it. It all lines up. Fucking terrible. It only went over by like 2 points. I was like, fuck.
So Eagles fan sent a tweet out and said Dallas clinched the playoff. Dallas Goddard, fuck the Cowboys.
Oh boy, don't let Redbeard hear you say that.
I was like, that was a good
end
one.
of the first quarter?
Tick, 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 tick.
End of the first quarter.
Should have just fucking slammed the under. Yeah, it's early. It's early. Guess Case's Korean ball. That's some dude. I was on a run. I had like a nice little 4 or 5-0 run going, and then I played that. Then I knew I was betting it, and I was like, why am I betting China? Like I'm taking my chances now. Take my chances in the first place, but now I'm taking Chinese basketball. Corrupt motherfuckers.
Derek says these Christmas games are going to be trash, and guess what? We're all going to be watching them. We're all going to be watching them. Even though they're trash, can't keep us away. Can't keep us away.
Be betting on them. I spend the morning putting a same game parlay together for the first game. Then when everyone's chatting it up for the first game, I spend that time looking for the same game parlay for the second game. Day flies by. I stay out of trouble. I don't have to get too involved in any conversation.
You said you're a big present giver before Christmas even comes, so all your gifts have been handed out already, probably.
Yeah, I give all my gifts out right away. And then I got to go back and buy them again. So I'm out there on Christmas Eve like, shit, I already gave all this away. I get a couple cocktails in me and I'm like, all right, I got this for you. Why don't you take a look?
You and Jeff exchange presents every year?
Yeah, for the most part. I think so.
What's the best present he's ever gotten you?
Oh man, that's a tough one. It's been a lot of years of presents.
You can think about it. I'll wait. Because I'm also going to ask what's the worst present. So make sure you think about both of them.
All right, I'll have to let me spend some time thinking on it.
A lot of presents. That could be Christmas present, birthday present.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I'll have to give it some thought. Colorado Avalanche with the win, boys. 5-1 over on the Win Club. Also, probably thought I was fucking smoking crack when I said I like Colorado -1. Then I parlayed Colorado with Dallas, and then I took the Dallas game under. 3 plays I gave out for hockey today. So we're halfway there.
Let's go. Also, this update says halftime. Did they know something we don't? Is it going to be 7-0 at the half?
SK says, what you boys eat on Christmas? We traditionally have turkey in the United Kingdom, but I'll do some nice steak myself. Tend to do the steak. The red meat tends to be on Christmas Eve. Surf and turf. And then it seems to be turkey on Christmas. Although I prefer a beautiful ham, but I'm on an island. What about you guys?
Yeah, it's pretty much almost like a Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Just not as much food, I think. I don't know.
Not as many sides.
Yeah.
Same with you, Ramon?
I'm a ham guy, and I do put a little turkey on there, but yeah, it just seems like not as focused around the food. Nowadays it is focused around the food actually, but I'm a ham. I'm ham.
Yeah, that's why I can't wait. I told you my 3 cheat days: Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and New Year's Eve.
Redbeard says lasagna is the banger here.
Yeah, lasagna is what my family does Christmas Eve.
Oh man.
I did that 2 years ago. I made the whole deal, right? The sauce, everything's from scratch, and meatballs, and had a nice lasagna to it. It's fucking great.
Yeah, my mom's Italian, so she makes homemade lasagna.
I did eat lasagna almost all the time if it wasn't so difficult to prepare, or no, not difficult, but time constrained. I like to make it. I like extra ricotta cheese for sure.
Me too.
Extra in there.
Me too.
There's nothing better than some homemade sauce.
Yep. Usually, if I'm going to do the lasagna route, I try to motivate myself to make the sauce like the day or 2 ahead of time. So that's at least that part's done. It's a massive undertaking.
SK says back-to-back cheat days. Oh, yeah.
They'll fix this Chinese food.
One thing was a tradition when I was back in the day. We were, with bigger crew was they'd send somebody to Jack in the Box. It was only, but just told them to buy as many tacos as they'd make.
Really?
Opening the gifts, bring back about 50 tacos. Everybody's eating Jack in the Box tacos.
Bayou says leg of lamb can be excellent. Put it in the cast iron pan and make your gravy right in the pan. It's amazing. That sounds excellent.
But only if you know what you're doing.
Gotta know what you're doing.
SF Niner says when my mom was around, she would do half sausage, half hamburger in lasagna.
Mm-hmm.
Nicholas Handy says, Ramon, you got a promo code for Winnable that I can use. He's looking for a 50%.
Absolutely. Nick Handy? Shit, Nick Handy could use the promo code WINNER and get 1 month for free. I mean, come on. Nick Handy right now, 1 month free. Use the promo code WINNER. That's for Nick only. That's 1 month.
Does it let you deny people if someone else puts the code in?
I think you can shoot them down. Absolutely. Nick gets a free month just because he's Nick Handy, such a great contributor to our channels, isn't he? Oh, big pass here to Mac Hollins, wide open there, and he gets a nice completion. Mac is on the board.
Hold on, let me make my Nicholas Handy email right now. I'm signing up, code winner. Oh, look, Nicholas Handy 8754321 is signed up. That's him. DJ Hardy said, what was that code again? Is it capitalized or no cap?
Final.
Jesus, DJ Hardy too. All my guys here.
Greg says, Ramon, what's the latest steam for Monday night? Also, first and goal, New England down to the 1.
Oh boy, big play right there, and look who it was. So May has found his man here.
Hooper.
Trying hard to look like Austin Hooper. Super duper.
That was a great catch.
Yeah, not only a great catch, but a nice throw too.
Oh, May jukes him out.
Doubting. I mean, it takes so much to develop a quarterback, right, guys? And there's the Hunter Henry.
There's the Hunter Henry touchdowns.
You think of the true development. We're sitting here, arguing the some of the marginal quarterbacks and what it takes, right? But when a guy kind of like graduates to the elite level, like it's hard to say that Drake May is not going to be the man for many, for several years, of true established quarterback who obviously has found it, right? It's almost like you don't know who it's going to be, because rarely are these quarterbacks either panning out or really the top, the top guy. Yeah, maybe the top 1 or 2 draft picks are kind of squeezed in there. And, I don't know if we had May in that category, but once they get to the next level, it feels like, wow, there's no turning back. This guy is. And there's a lot to do with it, with how good a team is and whatnot. Patriots obviously put something together with this coach. But I don't think anybody's putting the fade necessarily on, May for the future, if you know what I mean. As far as you could argue that he won't win a title or whatever, but he's going to be a starter in this league until for a while.
Shout out to Bernie. He says, damn, food, singing, great bets. Is there anything you guys don't do? Got to give it some thought, Bernie. Drake May, North Carolina product. You're right, though. You can see when they do click in, although the sophomore slump I believe in, but we'll see what happens there. He looks good. I just feel like the Bills wasted their opportunity with this window. I mean, some guys don't necessarily believe in that here, but you had the transition era from Tom Brady, and you brought in a guy for all intent and purpose likes the ball, man. He's a baller. He'll run the ball, pass the ball, do it all. And you kind of don't really give him that elite wide receiver connection, and they figured out. I like James Cook on the ground, but it's like, man, that window just feels like you had a 5-year stretch where you could have just, and they did, but they just couldn't quite get that next step to get to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And now here comes Drake May back in the AFC, and Patriots look like this is the prodigy of Tom Brady.
Yeah, and that's what you were talking about. I mean, remember, this is his sophomore year.
Yeah, that's true. Right.
So that I think getting over that's the hump, right?
Yeah, we all thought. Remember when they thought Jimmy G was going to be their guy?
I did like Jimmy G. I thought he was okay. I mean, he decided to go off and fuck porn stars, but
Well, look, I mean, the NFL quarterback is such a tough position to really truly get your accolade. Like, look at a guy like Sam Darnold, right? We can still make fun of him a little bit. Has he been an established quarterback in the league that is, pretty? Look, he's good. I mean, you could say he's not good or he's, kind of getting along, but Sam Darnold, pretty good quarterback. If you just kind of stay in the league here and bide your time, play for several years, it's easy to get on a guy and say, he sucks, but there's only 32 of these jobs around, and only about 15 people in the world can do it properly.
It's true.
Oh man, they're showing some Baltimore food there.
You got clam chowder. I like that. Oh, look at that. The lobster roll going on, man. Oh, dude.
Why don't they put that on,
where's my input button for that?
On our Thursday night Amazon, guys? Why don't they show like some delicious food? Order now. I guess they do. On this channel, they do Uber Eats on NBC. But
I'd Uber Eat the shit out of that right now.
Yeah, I had to look the other way.
Oof. And then lobster tails. It's funny, we were talking about our Christmas Eve dinner, and Jeff had talked about the cost of crab legs the other night there. $90 a pound for the king crab legs now. Sure enough, looking at the store the other day, looking at all the seafood, I'm like, God damn, this thing's going to cost me a small fortune.
Hopkins with the drop pass.
And there's Henry on the sidelines there a little bit, no helmet on. I don't know if that was could have been recorded on last possession, but he wasn't in the game here to start the possession. So remember that they're showing that fumble the fumble he had against the Bills.
Yeah, these running backs, they got to hold that thing with two hands.
There you go. They're showing that Bills game. Yep.
And so so here's Mitchell getting those carries. I didn't want him getting here.
3rd and 9.
Lamar throws it to the right to nobody, incomplete. And they're gonna punt.
Throws it to nobody.
Yeah, he threw it, and the wide receiver was still going straight.
All right. Well, they'll have to kick it from here then.
Did you see that? Speaking of the kicking there, did you see that Jacksonville game? The dude, what do you make, a 72-yarder, was it?
That guy's impossible, man.
Crazy. Or was it 73 and the previous record was 72 and he had it? There was something like that. He set his own record again, though, and he kicked the shit out of the ball.
Also saw today the first left-footed kicker in the NFL in 7 years.
What up, Gary? Say, guys, let's go. Thanks for that, Browns. Let's go, man.
Final.
You talking about the Jags kicker?
Yeah, in Denver. Kicked the shit out of the ball.
I only see
Wasn't it him? Who's the
47-yarder and a 26-yarder.
I think he kicked it. I don't know if it was during the game. I think it was practice.
Oh, that's different. Who cares about that?
Well, I guess in terms of the longest
Well,
recorded.
I think the thing, Razor, when you doing your when you get a chance to kick in Denver a little bit, they start to measure you a little bit,
right.
see what you can do in the thin air.
Oh, so like when they say they show the line, like this is where it needs to get to.
This is like on the other side of the 50.
Final.
Yeah, Jack says it there. He says he didn't kick a 72. It was pregame. Yeah. Still, it's a fucking hell of a kick, man. That's almost the fucking length of the field.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. They were talking today about the Charger game having the two best kickers in the league, but I think that Jacksonville kicker is pretty good.
Yeah, I always couldn't believe kickers didn't get paid as much because, I mean, field goals are huge in the NFL.
You always see the list of guys that have the most points in the NFL. It's all fucking kickers.
Yeah.
It's such a I don't want to say they're a dime a dozen, Razor, because obviously we know that a bad kicker can just really put a hamper on some teams, but the ones that do seem to get contracts, you gotta do it for a few years. It's almost like they reward for past success. And you look at a guy like Wrong Way Koo. I mean, they got him out of town real quick, and all of a sudden he can't make anything.
Didn't he get replaced because he got hurt?
He was having some injuries, but he came back too, and then was
shut
not
down.
looking too good.
We do have a 2 p.m. bowl game tomorrow, you guys. Washington State, Utah State. 2 500 teams in the famous Idaho Potato Bowl. Utah State laying 1.5 points. Total set at 49.5.
Mike was worried, Razor, because he thought that if you win that bowl, they dump actual potatoes on your head, which could be actually, deadly, I would imagine, if they hurt. But no, they dump French fries on your head. But don't go, don't ever mix up the famous Idaho Potato Bowl with the Duke Mayo's Bowl. Who puts mayo on their fries, Mike? Jeez, who are these people?
The French do. When I went to France, when I was in Paris, I was asking for ketchup, and the guy's like, no English spoken either. It's not a very universally friendly country to travel to, and mayonnaise was the play. I tried it. It's all right. Still prefer ketchup.
Yes, Racing with Rays will be live tomorrow, popping off at 11:45 a.m. We'll go to about 3:30, 4 o'clock. So we'll be covering the early college football game.
Oh, I'm going to have to drop in and see if the record can go to 11 straight.
Ooh. 3rd and 3, Drake May throws it. It's caught. He's at the 40. The 35, Diggs.
Boy, Diggs is looking pretty good here, and I gotta like this the receiving core for the Patriots, man. I think they're really evolving. You mentioned Booty, and I mentioned uh, Douglas, Mac Hollins already a big, and then Hunter Henry and Austin Hooper. This is a tough matchup for those guys because the Ravens are so good. But again, you got two good quality tight ends, man. The Patriots, they just have a lot going on.
And he was pretty wide open too when he hit that seam.
Got the Gary in the building. What up, Gary?
One note. Maybe I'm sure you did see it in horse racing that Santa Anita's had to postpone their. They're traditionally open the meet at the day after Christmas for many decades, but this year they're going to have to delay it because the weather's coming in here in Southern California and they're going to delay the opening 2 days because they are anticipating a really torrential downpour. So Santa Anita, a rare delay there. It's always a big tradition. Go out to Santa Anita day after Christmas.
You think with all that rain they'd want to race there? It keeps the chalk down. Chalk from flying in the air.
Does make it a lot easier to see. But yeah, Santa Anita, they call for rain or they get a drip of rain, they cancel right away. I always mess with G. He sends me a picture of his house. They got a puddle out front. Like, that little ass puddle is why you cancel.
The wind knocks over the patio furniture and they're like sending memes out. We will rebuild. 3-0 Oilers taking it to the Knights here tonight.
I almost jumped on the Vegas Golden Knights. Almost. Then I thought, you know what? It's an NFL day. Let's just get a couple plays out there.
Final.
I did add these fucking Canadians. Stupid, too. I should have known better. Just played them yesterday. Second leg of a back-to-back against the same team. They shut them down. I think it was 4-0. And yet I jumped on them. I guess it's tied at 3 now. So maybe that wasn't such a stupid play. Live betting opportunity for anybody that's interested. I did bet on the Canadians. Be right back.
Be right back, says Mikey. Everybody hit that like button down below if you haven't already. We took a shot for 50. We took a shot for 70. We got to get to 90, and we're at 86. 86 likes. We're 4 likes away. So hit that like button down below if you haven't already. I just dropped the link in the chat to the opposite channel. Go to the other channel. Hit the like button down below. And don't forget, share the video and subscribe.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.
Yeah, Mo, my Falcons had 26 today. That was my 33 team. I needed one more touchdown. They couldn't get it.
Yeah, good job by the Falcons today to come up there, and Vegas has Oilers have just scored again, 4-0 now. Hyman scores. This one's a blowout. Here, it's the Oilers.
Down. Beat them fellas up, just to beat them down. Where's that live line here on this? Les Habitants. Let's see what we can get there.
Patriots minus 2.5, over under is 47.
I'll even eat Cracker Barrel right now on the commercial. I'm hungry. All right.
Did you eat dinner yet, Ramon?
No, I was gonna go to the burn ends again. I've been buying these boxes of burn ends. They're so good, man. Gosh. So Henderson here has to leave the game, but let's see what looks like his right wrist, maybe he's grabbing out there. So I'm on some overs with him. May get nice protection, but he is chased out, dragged from behind, and sacked.
That was a nice tackle. Jones with the sack.
Yeah, Vegas without Eichel, without Shea Theodore, this is going to be a problem. Problem without those guys. Pardon me.
Third and 12. Ravens are showing blitz. And we got a timeout, Patriots. That's
Final.
their second. Let's hit the refresh.
Patriots had to call timeout there on 3rd and 12.
Also, it's shot time.
Oh.
We have reached 90 likes. We took a shot for 50, 70. Now we take for 90. Once we get to 110, we'll take another.
How about them Buffalo Sabres?
Break them up.
Whew.
4th and 12.
All right, they'll have to kick it then.
Field goal? Something we don't see very often. I feel like all we saw was 4th down conversions all weekend long.
4th and 12. They might go for it. You never know with Vrabel.
Seems like it's a little far to go for it.
Ooh.
I could use it. I could use the kicking. Got that same game parlay going.
Here we go. 4th and 12. The kick is up.
The kick is up. It's good.
Yeah, Borgalis here
Let's go. It's one.
makes the kick.
One down, one to go.
Patriots -1, total 46.5. We got to take the over, right? Man. Oh, I could just easily see a 20-20 game.
Overtime?
And you know what that means?
Uh-oh.
Overtime plus
Overtime.
1050. Plus 1050. Lock it in. Lock her in.
Okay. Can we catch lightning in a bottle again?
Plus 1050. I'm in.
Type without the keyboard. Okay.
Okay.
Also, Delta Downs is running tomorrow. Early, 1 o'clock. They want that early money.
And they're up in the 5th at Delta Down.
It's some low sal racing tonight, some quarter horses.
All right, Bill. Maybe I could play some low sal here.
Maybe I'll have to
That's one track I love to get involved with.
pop it open here and take a look since we're void of games. There's one NBA game coming up, 10 p.m.
Yeah, we got some 300-yard dashes.
Flamboro.
Hey. More time to go back out to the car.
Don't be late. You'll miss the race. Don't come back late.
And they're off. And the one who breaks fastest races.
And it's over. Whoa.
And they're off and racing. And the 3 gets it done.
I remember I hit some exacta during COVID at Los Al when I first started like fucking around with the horse racing there, and it was like an $800 casher, and I was like, "Holy shit, this is great! This is just 2 bombs. It was so fast." I think I puked that $800 up within the day. I was like, "Oh, let me put some more money in." That was fun.
It's so hard to cap it. It's like, wait, you just take the fastest horse and just give me the fastest horse. Well, you can't handicap it that way because that shit don't always win.
Henry's back in the game.
I'm gonna go with the 125 here on race 4.
I think they benched him in that last drive.
They did say that, and this is where I was trying to handicap a little bit too with his carries. It's kind of, I did go under with Mitchell's yards, but they said that they were going to do a little bit more balance with the 2 in this game. So, but it could, hey, fumbled, whatever. So Vegas just scored 1 finally.
Whoa.
Third and 4 for Baltimore. Lamar throws right. Caught. Flowers again. With a first down.
Zay Day. Oh, they got the Australian tracks up there. The Australian tracks are running at TVG tonight.
Those are our favorite. Good old Wangaratta. Lamar throws it away. 2nd and 10. Ryan Mueller in the building. What up, Ryan?
Hello, Ryan.
Gary says, great D in that Bulls game today.
D. I can't spell Chicago Bulls without a D. Oh, wait. Yeah, you can.
152, 150 was your final.
So I gave out the over in that game, and it was like I went to look at the score, because it was right in the middle of like the NFL afternoon. So I'm looking and I'm like, oh, it's 78-77. The second half must have started. No, it was the second quarter. Like, no, there was still like 8 minutes left in the second quarter. I was like, are you kidding me?
Ryan, yes, sir. We are live on both channels. We are live on both channels.
All right.
So don't forget to hit that like button down below, share the video, and subscribe on both channels.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
You know what they're doing at Northfield, boys? They're racing them straps.
Oh, what's the car out front?
That is the question, huh?
Final.
The question everybody wants to know.
That 5's a beautiful standard bred. We'll see.
1st and 10. Lamar fakes the handoff. He's looking deep. He throws it across the center. Caught for first down. Down to the 23.
Oh, wow. 10. Well, there's my man Charlie Kohler halfway to 2 receptions.
Almost there.
That was a big catch. It's going to take it to the 2-minute warning. There we go. Touchdown time.
I'm going to hold the 3. I'm okay with that. Holding the 3. Give us a little gift going into halftime. First half draw, full game draw. All right, Razor, to your point, it is a GMC. Woo. Shined up GMC running around that gate there at Northfield.
What year is it looking like?
It's looking like looks like it's been pretty good, actually. Looks like it might be relatively new. Let me say less than 75,000 miles.
Ryan says, unfortunately, I want the Patriots to win this one to help the Steelers.
Steelers?
Steelers don't need help. They own their own destination or their own destiny.
What the hell just happened? We got a recall? The fuck's a recall?
Oh, what happened at the race?
I don't know. They got a recall. All the horses peeled off and they're going the other way.
Oh, what is a recall?
I don't know.
Horses are going the wrong way.
Oh, they canceled the race.
Really?
No, I don't know if they cancel it or not, but I guess a recall, they just start over. The other horse is like, I'm not leaving this gate. You're right behind it, like, yo, back up. Car about to stop, and he about to be right behind that thing. Or is he stuck to it? Why is he so close? Oh, there you go. He's backing up a little bit. That was wild. Guess one of the horses didn't have a fair advantage.
I've never seen a recall before. All the straps racing I've been watching, I've never seen them recall.
Yeah, the only recall I've heard of is where you got to send your food back because it's bad or something.
They overcooked the steak.
No, there's a recall election.
Smokes, they can do anything in Northfield. Ain't nobody betting that shit. I'm betting it. I got the 378. There they go. They're gonna try him again.
Shout out to Dylan. Happy birthday to
Happy
Dylan.
birthday.
Happy birthday to Dylan.
Come on, you got to show me how to do that.
think
I
he
just
said he
did
was
that.
going out to dinner tonight.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's a certain software, isn't it?
It's in the Apple. It's actually in the Apple product.
Ah, don't have an Apple product.
Oh, so all you have to do is have an Apple computer.
Yeah, or the phone too. The phone too.
Hmm.
Did you see that new the StreamYard update there where they're helping you with the AI shorts, generating clips for you?
I am doing it.
Are you?
Yes.
I just start deleting because I like the idea. I haven't done it yet, but if there's no room in the backup there, I had to go back and readjust it because I was trying to do it myself manually, and there was no room to save the file anymore.
Yeah. I'm not doing it with Morning Steam. It doesn't. The only one I can send to on Morning Steam is the Sports Money Network. I don't want to clutter the timeline. Maybe I'll pick a few, Mike. Maybe a good one or two of them. Maybe and just send it out. I'm not going to do them all, but maybe that's what I should do. Find the best one or two that I like, or the pick that I like the most, and maybe I'll send that one out on the Sports Money feed. But that's the only one in the back door, and that one on the other do some other content, and I can send it out to like my Facebook or something like that. But man, AI taking over,
running the world with artificial intelligence. Come on, stop scoring, Dallas. It's enough. It's enough. It's officially enough. You've done enough.
Yeah, that'll be dope. The AI. I've been running a couple clips on the shows and see if there's any good ones, but it's not like I don't know.
Tyler Huntley's in right now, guys. Lamar got injured a little bit. I don't think it's serious, but he needs a moment. They get it to Ali. He's the greatest, and he runs it down to the 18. So Snoop is in right now. And we'll see. Will it be 10-10 at halftime? Will Baltimore score? Timeout. But Lamar it doesn't look too inconvenienced over there, but they're having to do something with him. But they're showing Lamar there. Might have got kneed in the back or the.
Well, it looks like kicking a field goal, 36-yard field goal. The kick is up.
The kick is up. It's good.
It's good. And Tyler, don't bring me down, Loop.
No, here's a clip from one of the AI things from yesterday. I haven't seen it, but we'll just see.
Okay. See what we got.
He looks right. He throws left. This to the corner. Touchdown, Dom. Let's go, Dom.
Fuck, what was he? 14-1?
No.
First touchdown?
Is that first touchdown of the game right there? Holy shit, it might be.
There is
Wait, is there a flag? What's going on? Why are they not looking happy?
There's very strong winds out there in Green Bay. They're showing cups, napkins flying all over the
Bring
field.
them back!
I think they're going to try to clean that up before they continue playing.
Bring them back. No, that's a touchdown.
Oh, Gorky stole the show on that clip.
A little long. Got to shorten it up a little bit.
Yeah.
I think it'd be good if you gave out a play that comes through in cash, like if you had some special call to the play, like a money line play that was a dog, you're breaking it down and the dog goes out and wins. It'd be nice to have that as a replay. Post it back out there and say, here's something we gave out on the just a little bit of advertisement, post-show advertisement.
Okay. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I like what they have back there.
Ryan says, can you edit those clips?
I think you can. I
Yeah,
see a little like maybe it's a clip of them. Maybe.
Well, it generates clips. I'm just not sure if you can. Yeah, I don't know yet. It's new, so I haven't really looked
I
at
don't
it.
know what we're at, what you'd really be editing too much either. I mean, it just takes. It tries to find coherent sentences, which is difficult on my show.
I'm glad I wasn't talking in that one. I probably would have been like, hey, Jeff, go, take him back.
Well, it's weird because I've looked at it, right, and say a typical, like a heavy show, right, Mike, I might do 20, 25 games, right, to talk about. But when I go to the thing, it's only got like about 15 or 16. So I just wonder if it looks at the, it looks at the text and decides, what makes for a good clip or something like that,
Sure.
maybe.
Sure. Where's the break?
Mm-hmm.
I'd imagine you can take that and you can upload it to some type of editing software, right? Like Clipchamp or whatever you use to edit your videos. And then I'm sure in there you can tighten it up.
Okay, guys, the big news here. Lamar goes in the locker room early, but the Twitter account of the Baltimore Ravens says he is questionable to return.
Oh,
a knee going right into his back there. So right into the left side of his lower back, he got kind of kneed in there. And look, he's walking there. We know Lamar's tough, and this is still a very, very important game for the Ravens. He would really have to be not feeling too well to stay out of this game in the second half. But Snoop's been in there. I mean, we know Lamar's already missed big time this year, several games.
Final.
And yeah, you can edit the videos, make them shorter, make them longer.
All right.
Edit the captioning, word, letters.
Yeah, it's always it does some, sometimes do some typos and stuff, or with the verbiage that you use, it uses the wrong context of a word or something like that.
Yeah. You can put in your own logo and get rid of StreamYard logo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to do that for sure. I don't want the StreamYard logo, especially we're paying good money for this stuff.
Jason Mayer's got a question here. Razor says, what's the app that's best available for horse racing to have? I would volunteer that it probably depends on your jurisdiction.
Yeah.
What do you think?
When you talk about best app, are you talking about the handicap a race, or are you talking about the bet on the race?
Final.
Ryan says, are those MP4 files?
I think they're in a variation of MP4. I think they are. I just did it with the NFL show. I just never went through with it. Somebody had me up drinking all night last night. When I got up this morning to do the NFL show, I was like, fuck. Then I downloaded it with intent to do something with it. And then
the one thing that is good about the AI in that, I know we're talking shop on this. It's kind of, I don't know, but maybe the people are finding it somewhat interesting because the AI is so hot right now, right? But, you'll sit there, right, Mike, and I'll do the 20 games or whatever, and it knows, like, you're not going to see it say, like, oh, and by the way, I'll take TCU to win, and then the next part starts up, and you have like two games overlapping, like the end of one game. It knows when to, it knows a game. It reads the teams a little bit and knows, you're not going to get two games mashed. And maybe you could, but I mean, I haven't seen it really like that. It really just looks like it's taken, and then it gives a little caption and then underneath. And so I'll do my preview of Bulls and Hawks. Oh, I like this one to go way over the top, whatever, right? And it'll say, the caption will be like,
Final.
This is why the Bulls and the Hawks will go way over. Or, it's like a real interesting how it is able to do a pretty good job. It's not going to be perfect, but
there used to be a software provider out, or I guess a technology provider out there called, I think it was Opus Clips or something like that. And so you could upload your video, and their AI tool would go through and parse out what they thought was
fumble.
Oh,
that is
and the Ravens got it.
Yeah.
Oh,
16 seconds, but I don't know if they'll, they're at the 31. But again, it does take the Patriots. They were probably going to have a shot at a field goal, and now they're not.
At least 3.
Jason says he lives in Nevada and his options are limited. He's curious what book is best to use for placing horse racing action.
That's interesting that Jason mentioned. I think I even told Razor about that the other day. I was going down to play that new poker room, and I play most of my horses at TBG, which I'm in Nevada. Left my old address on there. Just because I like TBG, if that's helping you as well. But so I went to go and I was like, okay, I'll sit here. The poker room is open for 90 minutes. I'm on the board. I'll go to the sports book and play some early morning races, and I'm going to bet some Gulfstream and some Mahoning. And I get in the app and it's like geolocating me. And I'm like, what the hell? And then I look at thing and it had my old ID. I went up to the counter, gave them my Nevada ID. They said, should be good to go. And sure enough, right there on the old STN app there in Las Vegas, it worked immediately. I had the address right. So what the hell just happened here, Razor?
Go back and turn it over again?
Oh, there's a flag. Flag by the quarterback.
Can't do that.
I don't know what happened. Was there a turnover on the play at all or no?
Oh, Mark Andrews went to get sacked or tackled at the line, and he went to, I don't know what the fuck he was doing.
I missed it.
He chucked it like he was going to try to do a lateral Music City Miracle. And I think the flag is because he passed it. I don't know. Didn't look like a forward pass.
Personal foul, roughing the passer.
What?
A legal forward pass.
Harbaugh's always got
offsetting penalties.
That was a stupid play. I'm surprised Mark Andrews. What was he doing there?
Well, he's had a few concussions in his day, Mike.
He thought it was the fourth quarter, not the second quarter?
Wait, where was the roughing the passer? Did he get helmet to helmet?
It was Razor. It was really light tap there, but
Jag says Mark Andrews is full of great moments lately. Gave him all that money.
And is Lamar Jackson out?
Oh, he's questionable to return, Razor, with that back injury right now. We're going to find out more, I think, right out of the second half. He went to the locker room early, and the Ravens have said questionable to return on their social media site. And I've got the report just came here a moment ago.
We've seen this before. Lamar Jackson just had to go have a poop, take a poop, and come back in the second half.
I'm wondering if I should get off this bet.
Get yourself involved. What's it going to take for me to get you on the Patriots here at +3.5? We did cash that Dallas under 6.5, boys.
I see Patriots -3. You got +3.5?
Yeah.
Where?
What book is that? Yeah.
No, I got that pregame, I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Remember when we started the show off and we all went around talking about our picks? It's kind of a crucial part of the show.
Yeah, but you said, what can I get you to switch over to the Patriots +3? Like I could get +3 right now.
Yeah, I mind fucked you there. You can buy some points. I don't think you're going to need them. Although, listen, fair disclaimer, right? Look at this Bills game last week. I think the best first half team in football this year are the New England Patriots. And then we saw what they did in the second half. So I wouldn't overreact here. I mean, Snoop-a-loop, but I don't know.
Also, for the AI clips, your video has to be less than 6 hours. For the AI clips.
Oh, okay. Interesting to note. It'd be harder on like one of our UFC streams. For example, I think you guys had 2 different shows yesterday, so you're able to secure that And the football shows are usually just 3 or 4 hours long. Obviously, 4 hours.
See what we can do for some second half action.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's get to work.
The tie is down to plus 850. Down to plus 850.
I took it. Fucking guys are cashing overtime bets without me. I'm not going to be in that situation again. That was crazy on what was that, Thursday night? I still can't believe he had what? What was the number? He had I can't remember what the percentage was. It 6% chance of winning the game after he threw that second interception.
God, I mean,
and then they came back and fucking snuck him.
Unbelievable.
Shout out to Nicholas Handy with a Gifted Sports Money membership. Also, Nicholas Handy, I dig the graphic there, my guy. The saber, the goat head. Appreciate you, my dude. Cheers.
Not one, but two from Nicholas. Cheers.
Here we go. Goat head night. Get them sabers. See what we can do, boys.
Yeah, that was another great win by the Sabres. 3-1 tonight.
Crazy.
Keep
It's
it going here. Can totally turn it around.
Jason uses TVG, tvg.com.
I'll drink again.
And I like Express Bet.
Final.
Because TVG got rid of their rewards.
What about
you
Twin
don't
Spires?
get any rewards when you bet through them anymore.
You a Twin Spires guy at all?
Only to watch the races. I don't really bet on Twin Spires.
FanDuel uses TVG as their back-end engine.
Yeah, I think that's why they had to get rid of their reward.
Yeah, that makes sense. You guys have heard me tell the story.
When you go to the TVG app, for example, on the phone, FanDuel, I think it's actually called FanDuel TV.
Yeah, the TVG channel on TV.
Yeah, there's TVG powered by FanDuel, but they also have like a FanDuel TV, and they show some other programming on there.
Yeah, I can't use FanDuel in Delaware, but I can use TVG.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the jurisdiction is a little.
I can't believe
the other.
I can't believe I haven't been limited on a sports book, but I got limited. I can't even fucking play horse racing. That's just beyond stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't. That is really bizarre because that a pari-mutuel pool, I don't know. Maybe Maybe Mike's using those computers, Razor. Maybe he's behind the
Dude, it was Fraser Downs on Friday. Was it Thursdays or Fridays? And I was there. I mean, Fraser Downs is like fucking Santa Anita on steroids. 3 to 5, 1 to 5s. Like, I was losing money as I was winning exactas, and I won too many of them, and they fucking.
Are you playing in a book that pays out of their? Like, you weren't betting into pari-mutuel, because otherwise, I think that's actually illegal for them to ban you.
I did it on
pool.
When FanDuel had the connection out there for the horse racing. I jumped on FanDuel and I was doing it through there, and they're not. I didn't get notification that I was banned. The location service won't register anymore. So when I called customer service, they said you have to go to TVG directly now.
Okay,
so they did something to shut me down, but they won't officially say they shut me down. So they're skirting the rules. I should probably press them. Fuck FanDuel. I barely use those guys anyways.
Yeah, because there's definitely a difference between betting into pari-mutuel. I don't think that can be limited. Unlike a sports book where they're booking, and that's why they can do what they want with. I know there's a lot of controversy. Why how can you ban somebody? But again, like I said, you see a lot of strategies out there. People purposely throwing in random parlays a little bit just to keep their account in good standing.
Razor was there. Razor was hosting the show at the time. That was when I first started streaming with you guys, and I kept doing the 2 biggest favorites and the biggest dog, and I did that every single race for like 3 weeks straight, and they were all cashing because the favorites were just mopping up the floor.
Any second half bets for you, ladies and gentlemen? Drop them in the chat. Mike, you like anything?
Yeah, I just took the Patriots to win 1-6 at plus 225. I like the 7-12 at plus 390, but I'm thinking here these guys were 3.5 point dogs. So, although we've seen that the 7-12 has been cashing relentlessly, but I think to get these boys to win as a dog between that 1 and 6 at plus 225 is a good spot.
Ramon, what about you?
Yeah, things have really been adjusted here because of the Lamar Jackson. I mean, obviously, there's a lot going on with some of the numbers here with Baltimore right now, and it's. I don't want to say it's affecting the rest of the numbers out there a little bit, but. I'm still trying to analyze it because of this situation. I might just have to steer clear of Baltimore. I know would like to get something going to you, but we're already pretty heavy in now with this Jackson situation because it does seem like I'm not saying he's off the board because he is out. I just think that the lack of knowledge here at this point. I would imagine he could still be back in there. Again, he took a knee to the back. We know you can kind of take get some treatment for that a little bit. Let's see what I can do here.
AJ, I did not get off of the Ravens because the money line right now is Patriots minus 175 or minus 3. And I don't want to take the Ravens or Patriots minus 3 and then have a chance of losing both bets.
I mean, I don't want to be controversial here, but you guys know I'm never afraid to be a little bit controversial. Has Lamar Jackson been playing MVP caliber Lamar Jackson? Maybe the answer is yes, but I like to look at spots where there's the overreaction because of the quarterback change. And if this guy's not, I mean, it's Huntley, so it's definitely a downgrade from Jackson, but has he been out there? I don't know what his last 3 or 4 weeks of numbers have looked like, but there was some big expectation for Jackson this week, and he really, outside of that first scripted drive, he hasn't really done shit. So I don't know that I would panic because Huntley's in there, but I'll give you guys a play. I'll give you one of my premium spots today. It's in basketball. It's a game that's popping off here in 10 minutes. Do I have to credential myself? Started out the day 2-0 in college in the NBA. And yesterday, what did I do yesterday? I think I fucked yesterday. Yeah, I went 2-0 yesterday. I think I went 2-1 on Friday. So we're hot in the NBA right now. I went with the Houston Rockets. I got them at 11.5. 12.5, fine. So be it. If you can you can buy it down at minus 125 to get the 11.5, but I wouldn't worry about that point. I think this is still a spot to get these Rockets to go out there and smash. Look, you got to fade the Sacramento Kings. If they came off a loss, a low-scoring effort, in other words, the team's shit, and they've 15 straight wins if you fade them boys in that position out there. That's a Houston Rocket spot for you. Also, if you have a no days rest, in other words, the second leg of a back-to-back, a non-divisional opponent, that'd be the Houston Rockets here. 11 straight wins in that spot out there. So there's a lot of good things happening here to fade the Sacramento Kings. So I laid the 11.5. I only gave out 3 NBA plays today. I gave one of them for free. If you guys haven't been following the Instagram play of the day, you're missing out. That was an easy casher. The Chicago Bulls went outright with that plus 5.5. I gave out the premium play was the over. That fucking thing smoked. And I got a minus 11.5 for the Houston Rockets. There you go. Popping off in about 10 minutes.
Let's go. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Don't forget, we are live on 2 channels. Do us a favor. Go to both channels and hit that like button down below. We took a shot for 50. We took a shot for 70. We took a shot for 90. And now we got to get to 110. 110 likes combined on both channels. And right now we're at 103. We need 3.5 people to go over to both channels and hit that like button down below.
Hey, I like it. I like it a lot. Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah, so right now, guys, Huntley looked to be doing the official warm-up there on the Ravens sideline here. So we'll see 12 minutes. It goes pretty fast in the NFL here. So Patriots start first, so maybe there's still hope for Jackson here. And great comment by the chat saying, that they would have to, suck it up here if you're Jackson here eventually with their backs to the wall, might be in here with Huntley by the time said.
Here we go. 1st and 10. Patriots start with the ball, as you can tell above Mikey's head. They're at the 30. They throw it to the left. It's caught. Diggs breaks the tackle. Jukes another guy. And he picks up 4.
A lot of juking.
He was juking, but not moving anywhere.
So I know we talked about the Christmas Eve traditions, Christmas Day traditions. I got a new one for you boys. We're going to try it this year. Never tried it before. Usually we cook in. But so much shit is happening all the time. We're going to go to Texas Day, Brazil. Get our fucking meat on. Get our red meat on. Got a nice fucking prime dinner time with some cocktails flying around and some dude bringing over meat till I puke. What do you guys think about that? You guys ever gone to the Brazilian steakhouse?
No, I haven't.
Really? Ramon, what about you? You seem like you might have been to a Brazilian steakhouse.
But are you're gonna tip pretty good? I would think on Christmas. Is it on Christmas you're going there?
I'm a perpetual shit tipper. No, that's not true. That's not true. I don't agree with the new age of it's got to be 40% or don't go out to the restaurant. But
whoa, 40%?
Haven't you seen those things?
It. No,
I mean I don't want to be I might tip 40% on if I'm going out for Christmas. I'd be honest with you.
Christmas Eve, not Christmas, but Christmas Eve.
Okay. Well, still.
Well, yeah, Christmas Eve I'm talking about a regular Friday set, any kind of night.
Dude, they got these. Some jerk off put on Twitter. If you can't go to they showed the way to tip, and they said take the total. Move the decimal point over 1, so that's 10%. And then they said multiply that by 4, which is 40%. And they said if you can't tip this amount, you shouldn't be going out to eat. I said, my fucking goodness.
Your fault.
The waitress would have to be smoking hot and sitting on my lap feeding me the meal, and I still probably wouldn't tip her 40%.
Yeah. 40% is wild.
Oh, they're trying to they want tips on takeouts now. I saw there's some places that are charging a packaging fee for takeouts. Unfucking believable. You're going to charge me to package it up and take it out now? It's crazy the way this food's already getting through the roof.
No, it's not, Mike. The prices are going down nationwide. Wake up?
I guess I missed the memo. I heard it. Just because I heard it doesn't mean I believe it.
Prices are down. The price of eggs, especially. Eggs are down 92%. There are other things. Lots of things are down 92, 91, 92, 93%.
Yeah, see, look at DJ Hardy. I'm with DJ Hardy. He says I'm 18 to 25%. I'm in that range too. I mean, if you got to really fucking piss me off to get less than 18%. Like 20% to me, it's just because I'm lazy. It's easy just to say, all right, let me move the desk.
See, I'm doing 20% every time unless it's good. Then I go I won't go below 20%.
Guys,
I'm not talking like the bartender, and so they're giving you your drinks for free. Like, if I get a free cocktail, that cost of that cocktail gets factored into the tip because I know the bartender, right? That's a different story. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about good service. Give me 20% seems like the standard going rate. That's fair. 25%, fucking, you go with Instacart now or Uber Eats or whatever. They're defaulting that shit to 25%. I'm like, wait a minute. The guy's not going to be to my house for an hour and a half. This shit's definitely going to be cold when it shows up. I'm giving this guy 25%.
Guys, Trevion Henderson, he's also out of this game. He's out. He's out of this game. Lamar, we're still waiting on the status, but Henderson is out.
Henry! Down
King
to
Henry?
38.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember one time I was out Texas Roadhouse. We got the blooming onion for appetizer. Just me and the wife, just two of us, no kid. We took like 4 or 5 bites each, maybe. And waiter comes over like, would you guys like a box for that? A box for that? I've never heard an appetizer offer for a box like before you even get your meal. And then he came over and he was just acting weird. I was like, dude, do you need this table for someone? Because we can go somewhere else. It was just the most weirdest altercation I've ever had with a waiter to start, not even getting my meal yet. It was just the weirdest shit ever. It's like he wanted my seat to give to somebody else.
They want to turn it over so they can get more people in there, right? I'll tell you, I might have told this story one time. This goes back, it's been, I don't know,
Final.
At least 15 years since I've been to Red Lobster. But we went to Red Lobster. What do you like about Red Lobster? How about those fucking biscuits, right? Those cheddar cheese biscuits, man. So we waited forever. We waited. They said it was called ahead to get the seating. Again, this goes back years. But if I can recall the story correctly, we sat at the bar. Now I'm 3 cocktails deep at the bar because our table's not fucking ready. And I'm not sitting there slamming. I'm not like a kid with his parents out of town. I'm enjoying a beverage while I'm waiting for my table. Now I'm 3 deep and I'm pissed because I waited almost an hour, I guess, at this point to get my table. Get down, sit down. I'm hungry as fuck on top of it. And said to the girl, when she comes over, this waitress finally comes over we sat at the table for another 15 minutes waiting for the waitress to come over and even acknowledge us. She says, oh, I didn't realize they sat you in my section. I'm sitting right in the middle of the fucking floor. You walked by me 6 times. So we ordered some appetizers and I gave her the old, I said, you know what? Can you bring us some of them rolls too while we're at it? Some of them biscuits while we're at it. Like, fuck, I'm here. I'm ready. I'm pissed. I've been waiting an hour and a half. I'm hungry. Give me some of them fucking biscuits while we're waiting for all this shit. She says, oh, I couldn't believe it. I have a process. I don't bring the biscuits out until after we're done with the appetizers. I was like, you have a process? I said, well, I have a process. And I also believe the customer's always right. So I'd like you to give me some biscuits. And she says, well, I can't do that. I have to wait. I can't do it until after your appetizers are done. And I'm like, it's been an hour and a half. What do you mean? You have a process. So when it came time for the old tip, I let her know I have a process. And my process involves evaluating your fucking attitude, and your attitude sucks. So I gave her fucking 10%. I said, I'm giving you 10% out of the courtesy of my heart. Fuck your process. I said, do me a favor. Next time, You're going to lose money if you keep talking about your process. If somebody wants some fucking biscuits, it's not like you're back there making them yourself. Bring them out to the fucking table.
Right.
Was I out of line for that one? I don't know. Maybe I was.
Also, the field goal, no good for Baltimore. No good. Yeah, I usually thought they always came out, asked you for your drinks, and then brought out the biscuits right away.
That's what I thought. And I was taking my mother out. I think it was around, I don't think it was Mother's Day, but I came back. It was when I was living in Philly. So I came back home and I took her out to dinner or whatever. And she wanted biscuits. So I was asking for the biscuits. And that fucking waitress was like, I got a process. I can't bring them out to you. And I'd never heard somebody say that before. I was like, Jesus, it's not like you're making the biscuits.
Well, I was a restaurant manager for 15 years, and I don't believe the customer is always right. No customer come in.
No, I don't agree with that. But I don't think I was out of line. It wasn't like I was saying, go get me a bottle of fucking Jose Cuervo and let's go pop the top on the house, bring the bottle to the table, give me some Don Julio and just leave the bottle. It wasn't like I was saying that. Asking for a fucking biscuit.
That's when you say, well, my process is I'm only going to tip you 5% unless I'm happy. So do you want 5%? Are we going to roll processes here? Because we can do processes, but my process is you're going to get a 5% tip.
Well, I brought it up at the end. I told her I have a process. My process evaluates your attitude. Your attitude stinks. See, if I'm going to give you some feedback like that, my process is I want you to be thinking about it after you go home. Yeah, that guy really fucking got in my head. You know? If I'm going to take the time to give you some feedback, I want you to
not just wager. I just hate people who hate their job.
That's what it came down to. And I can imagine it's busy as shit. You're just people constantly turning over, probably leaving you shit tips. I saw that scene from The Sopranos the other day. It popped up on my timeline where Christopher and Paulie are out at the restaurant and they're pissed off because Paulie keeps making Christopher pay for all the meals. And so he doesn't leave a tip, or he leaves like 10% for a tip or whatever. And the waiter comes out and starts shit talking him out in the parking lot. And he's like, was there something wrong with the meal? And he's like, I have kids. And he's like, fuck your kids. And he's like, oh. He's like, fuck you. And so then they end up shooting the guy. But it was a great scene. Great scene.
Shot
and then Paulie and Christopher reunite after that. They become friends again. Oh, the guy, he told Christopher to go fuck himself. And then because they shot him in the parking lot, Paulie bends over, picks up the money, puts it in his pocket. Christopher's like, that's my money, Paulie. It's a good scene. Good scene if you guys haven't seen that in a while.
Also, that field goal was no good, Jags. No good.
I feel like
short.
Yeah, short.
I
feel like I'm late to this Vegas party here, but I'm going to throw
right. I was just about to say, Mike, in typical Oiler fashion here, the Knights have just they're on such an attack here. It's not even a power play, and it feels like it. 4-3, they've come almost all the way back. I mean, you knew, come on, the Oilers aren't going to be comfortable at 4-0.
Nicholas Handy cashes the over.
I'm just gonna throw $50 on the Golden Knights live right now, plus 370. Get a refill and see if I just threw my money away. Overtime's probably, what's the overtime price?
11:45 to go.
What's the overtime price in that thing?
Gilman here.
Draw, it's plus 245.
Now I'm going to be doomed with the Stevenson-Henderson combo. I went over in Henderson and under in Stevenson. Henderson goes out. You know what that means for Stevenson.
Still no word on Lamar. Also, Packers tight end John Fitzpatrick tore his Achilles. Jeez.
Boy, Patriots are having a rough night here with these injuries.
2nd and 2. They're at the 21.5. They hand it off, and he's going to lose a yard.
It began as
3rd and 3.
Okay.
I shouldn't have told that I got a process story. That pissed me off so much, I just got angry thinking about it. I got a process. Fuck your process.
That's funny. Ooh, to the right corner of the end zone. Incomplete. Who's that? Stevenson? Yeah. 4th and 2. Are they going to go for it?
Ramondre Scott. That's Ramondre Stevenson. That's where it came from.
Yeah, I'm already screwed because of this.
They're kicking.
Nicholas Haney, that's right. He hit it with the brick in the back of the head. That's right. That was a good show. I started it over.
The kick is up. It's good.
Maybe a year ago, I started over from episode 1.
And I'm guessing Lamar, I mean, he's got to be. He's not back yet. Can't be good.
Nicholas Haney says Flyers tomorrow, huh? Against the Canucks? Sure. Sure. Also, I get it, and I don't care. I'd take the St. Louis Blues tomorrow. That looks like a spot to be playing on here. I'm not going to take my feet to the pedals tonight, but thinking aloud, 2-1 Tampa Bay. We had Tampa Bay yesterday. Got that win out there, but it was a lucky win out there. They were getting busted up early, and they had to do a lot of effort to come back. And St. Louis cruise controlled to a victory out there when the other boys were on the other side. Gary Frank says Sopranos is the greatest show ever made. I think so too.
A lot of action tomorrow. College basketball, NBA, NHL, college football, NFL.
Yeah, let's go. Holiday week here. Got some afternoon sports for sure. Like college basketball, going to be a fun day.
Kind of. Oh, go ahead.
13-10 Patriots. That's all I was going to say.
I kind of like Washington State tomorrow. We'll see if we sack up and go for 11 straight bowl bet victories. Early exit activated from DraftKings. Trevion Henderson left in the game due to injury in the second quarter, and it activated the early exit bonus. If your bet loses, if you had a play for him, they'll give you your bonus back, your bet back in bonus. And if you had a parlay with him involved, if everything else cashes but him, they will still give you a bonus.
Okay, but will they give me my Stevenson under? Because it's obviously affected by the departure of Henderson, and I had him over. Come on now, DK.
I don't know. I don't think it works like that. I don't think one player going out means the other guy gets some more workload. I don't think it works like that. Dirty Reg says Buffalo, Houston, and Denver let me down today. Dirty Reg, I'll tell you what. On Sundays at 9 a.m., you'll get the very first look out of Las Vegas with what's happening from the steam, where the money's coming in overnight, things you need to know before you start placing bets. And then at 11, you jump on in and listen to myself and Shark break it down. Ramon Scott gives you the steam. He gives you the plays. He breaks down the analysis. And then we come through and we fire off some bets as well. I had Cleveland plus 10.5 as a best bet today. Also, I had the Jags at plus 3.5. I didn't fuck with that Houston game, though. So Dirty Reg, check us out, man. You're always lurking with us, dude. Don't miss out. Don't make those bets out without hearing what Ramon has to say at the very least. Like me some morning steam. I always get excited on Mondays. I don't know if Ramon's noticed or not, but the setup for the week goes through Monday. With the morning steam being the Monday show, that's the last one left out there preset. I sit down, I listen to the morning steam, and I go out and spend a couple hours updating all the shows for the week to the morning steam on Mondays.
It's been another great week.
These next 2 weeks are going to be some great sports. Dirty Wrenches, I'm just too dumb to take good advice. I understand. I'd rather lose on my own than tail somebody else and lose and then be pissed at them.
All right.
It's
going to be shot.
Good card tomorrow, man. A lot of basketball.
Is there? I haven't even looked. Is there a lot of it?
No, good college basketball tomorrow. We probably got about 30, 35, 40 games for sure. And I know I'm going to be interested to see if you're going to be playing the New Zealand Breakers and Brisbane Bullets tonight.
Let's see. You're going to see if I feel frisky this evening after we're done here.
Yeah, and anybody look, you can catch. I send out these, and you can find other places. There's some other illegal, but the NBA app for your Fire Stick, they usually play the NBL game every night. Almost every. Not all of them are on there, I don't think, but most of the game. When they play the solo games on the NBA app, it'll be live. The Australia, the NBL league there, and they also play a China feature on most nights as well.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, just download the NBA app to your Fire Stick. Nice pass by Hunt. Oh, I thought he was in. Oh, they called it out of bounds, juggling. I thought D-Hop had it there. I'm glad he didn't. I'm on under.
He did juggle it, but then he caught it, and
But you've got to have those feet in there, Razor. He's got the one. Oh, no, he's still juggling. Okay, there he's got one there. Woo!
He still might have caught it. It's very. I don't know if he got his other foot in
because I think the toe drags there.
Yeah, they're challenging it.
Look good to me. And I'm on the other side.
Okay, I think they're going to give it to him here. I think they're going to give it to him.
I give it to him. He got that toe drag in there. It's an awkward position to put your foot in as you're falling over.
We are 2 likes away from shot time.
Okay. Pretty good catch there.
Did you move the elf today, Razor?
I moved it last night, and the wife actually moved it already.
Oh, boy. Redbeard says smashed it. His bad.
Let's go.
Hit the like button on both channels. Don't forget, we also take a shot every time we get a new member, every time we get a gifted membership. So if you want to support the show, you can do so by becoming a member. Hit the join button down below, and there it is, 110. It's shot time. Cheers.
Cheers.
$5.54 left. Mikey, did you take the fourth quarter over?
I didn't, just because of the uncertainty with the quarterbacks out there. Bear in mind that trend I told you boys about. AFC, what was it? AFC North teams, small totals tend to go under. Snoop can manage the game.
It's a catch. It's a catch.
Snoop can manage the game, but I was just a little concerned. I mean, it was like 13.5. That seemed like we're going to get 2 touchdowns in this game. Well, we got 2 touchdowns, I guess, all game so far.
What a catch.
Take my 1-6.
Urgent message.
That's 3 straight games, 3 quarterbacks hurt on prime time. Oh, that's a face mask. You can't do that.
Hey, you can't do that.
Oh, Jason Meyer, thank you so much.
Well, that's
Shout out to Jason with a $20 dono. Says, respect, still need an Xmas gift. Thought I'm dumbfounded. Appreciate your time.
Thank you to Jason.
Need an Xmas gift idea. Who's it for? How old are they? What gender are they? And how are they related to you?
Well, you know Mike is going to get him a parlay ticket.
Merry Christmas. Take the Chiefs.
Here's a $50 parlay. Merry Christmas. Good luck. Let's put the bet in for them.
You know, it's funny you say that because I think there was a year where Jeff and I were doing that, where it's like put a parlay in for each other. That was one of the gifts that we gave out.
Well, see, now they had all types of ideas. Like they were making a bottle. This looks like the top of a drill.
Yeah, I saw that.
They put some stuff down and make it for like elephant ideas and stuff like that.
Redbeard said scratch offs are his go-to gift.
Oh, we got a touchdown, Flowers.
Yep. There you go.
Let's go, Zay.
Zay Flowers having a good night.
Zay Day.
This extra point is big here.
Miss it. Just for my 3.5.
The extra point is up, and it is good. Oh, there's a flag.
Oh, you can't do that.
Hey, you can't do that.
I was wondering why the score didn't update below us. I wonder if there's they might go for 2. Who's it on? Who's the penalty on?
SF9er. See, that's how I've evolved in my elderly days here is don't buy me a gift. I don't want any. And I do the same for you. It's funny. I was coming back from Canada. We were at duty free and my boy was buying a bunch of, it's like, I'm going to buy this bottle for this guy, this bottle for this guy. And I was like, well, I'll take that bottle. I was like, oh, we're exchanging gifts. No, we're not fucking exchanging gifts. Don't worry about it.
Oh, personal foul on the defense. It's going to be assessed on the kickoff.
That means it's good.
Also, I mean, it depends on who it is. Is it like, are we just talking about me and our next door neighbor? Or are we talking about like your cousin or your brother or nephews? Who are we talking about? Just saying, you buy nothing for me, I buy nothing for you.
Wow, it's different when you got
Final.
kids and everyone's circling around the Christmas tree there. But when you get to be a little bit older, it's like, I don't need to see my brother opening up a gift. Although, I'll tell you, maybe one of the better ones that he got me.
Finally, Razor, we're getting the answer here.
Right.
Oh, you can't necessarily see it. Let's see if I can turn this background.
Oh, that sign. I remember the sign.
Yeah, the old pimp slap sign. Let's see if I can turn this
Oh,
up.
he got that. Okay. I figured Mike got that for himself, Razor. I didn't know it was a gift from Jeff.
Yeah.
There it is. Pimp slap POD.
Great gift. He doesn't even use it. He hides it behind a green screen. Thanks, Jeff.
Well, some jerk off said we got to get green screens so that we can go fucking illegally stream on Kick.
I don't know who that guy was.
That was a good one. That thing was a bitch to put in the wall too.
He says, and his parents like to gamble. So it's for a guy. Oh, maybe it's for the boyfriend. Daughter's boyfriend.
I'll tell you the play if
you gotta get him the money line dice. That's what you gotta get him. The money line.
That's a great one right there. We don't use the dice enough. We got to get those dice in play.
I never implemented it. I wanted to put it in the show. I mean,
we
you got to figure preview 25 games, and one of them we can pick random. I mean, come on.
Then make a segment. I'll build you a graphic for it. The dice. What do we call it? Ramon's dice play of the day, something like that. Nicholas Henry says, "You guys sound like Ebenezer." Well, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me that sounds like that, but. I'll tell you what you got to do. Get a gift card to a restaurant you want to go to. Make sure it's it can't just be a specific, like if they don't like Thai food and you get a Thai gift card, that kind of sucks. But get a gift card to a restaurant you want to go to. They may or may not feel obligated to take you to it. At the very least, you're getting to go out with them at your favorite restaurant and you covered some of the bill. You pick up the rest of the check. It's a win-win.
I mean, yeah, Christmas is, I feel like you just got to buy presents for everybody. I mean, they're going to buy you something, you get them something. Just like your birthday, you buy Jeff something for his birthday, he buys you something, so it's pretty much a washout.
Yeah, we started just doing dinners for birthdays. Take you out to dinner, take me out to dinner,
That's the way to go. Nice free meal.
Place you want to go to, and
yeah, no, because people are like, what do you want?
I don't want anything.
If I wanted something, I'd go fucking buy it.
Exactly.
Bumble! And then people are like, well, what do you need for your business? Nothing, because it's a business write-off. So I'll just write it off. I don't want you to buy me anything.
I'm going to have a bad night here. I've lost another player to injury on the props over here with Demario Douglas. He's not going to return tonight.
Second and 17. May's under pressure again. He throws it. It's caught. Short of the first down at the 30. It's going to be third and about 5.
Got that one to Hunter Henry, but only to the 30.
Nicholas Handy, you sound like Ebenezer. He says, I bought 0 gifts this year. You sound like Ebenezer.
Maybe he's just waiting for Amazon to deliver.
So you got to have the kids around. You got to have the kids around to really that keeps it going.
Oh, he's almost sacked. He breaks the sack. He throws it. It's caught. First down. There's the flag.
Uh-oh.
Hey, you can't do that.
Nicholas Handy, you are a fucking scumbag, dude.
It's offensive pass interference.
A man in the money and tell him, fuck off. I don't want to see you for a year.
Jason says, former president, my wife's one of 2 brothers, is half and half. You know what I'm saying? I believe in, I don't know, or care where you're from. I'm friendly and expect you to be the same, but I digress. Oh, here we go. He's Chinese. My dad is from the Hangman Motorcycle Club to start.
Sounds like you have a lot of fun. I'll bet you the conversations before and after the get together are probably the most fun. That would be my guess based on that situation that you're illuminating for us.
3rd and 15, another catch and first down by Diggs. God damn it.
You might have saw one game today, Mike, that was they got the first down there, Diggs again. You might have noticed a game there on the schedule between Austin P and Missouri, Kansas City today was canceled. Austin P, they were at the pregame meal with the players and coaches, and the bus driver was there as well. The bus driver had a medical event during the team meal and passed away there on this. And so they just, it's kind of tough to see someone die and then have to go out there and play ball. So that one got canceled. Austin P.
I thought you were going to say the bus driver was having a couple cocktails.
No, that would be.
He was pre-gaming. They decided, can't let this guy drive.
Yeah.
Dirty Reg says, do y'all gamble off money that people may have given to you? Me personally, I don't feel right gambling unless it's off my own dime. I mean, once they give me it, it's my own dime.
Great, Dirty Reg.
I mean, I pretty much just put it into my bank account, and then who knows what happens to it. That money might go to a bill. That money might go towards a bet.
If somebody gives me, like, if you're talking about like for Christmas and stuff like that or birthdays, if somebody gives me money, I'll try to go out and buy something that I might not ordinarily, I don't need it, but maybe it's something that's like, all right. So I try to use it for something
that would have been a gift, more like
yeah. I try. I mean, I don't like to gamble with the money somebody's giving me. That doesn't feel right either. But you're right. It goes in my account. It's my money, but.
Well, I mean, like it goes in my account, and then it's not like I'm like, all right, I just deposited $100. Let me go deposit $100 more into my gambling account. It's not like it's like that.
No, I try to make a concerted effort to buy something with it, knowing like, all right, it's free money, and it's not like it's free money. Let me go bet something stupid. Let me try to buy something with it. At least I have something to show for it.
May's getting beat up here behind this third string offensive line tonight.
Yeah, so if I get like $500 cash from everyone all together, I'll put that into my bank account and then try and go buy something for $500.
Oh, Drake May's looking.
And then say that's like the gift that everyone got you. What just happened? 4th down turnover?
Yeah, they faked the punt, Razor, and then they went for it, and he was leaning forward and tried to get the extra yard. The ball bounced out. I think the Patriots recovered, but I think it's short of the first down.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Let's watch the replay. They snap it. He wants to throw it, but he doesn't throw it because he's double covered. So he tries to rush. He misses, makes the first guy miss. But then he rushes, and then did he fumble it? Or was he just short of the first down?
What a dumb
Oh, he fumbled it.
Down. They needed to go. It was supposed to be a pass. I mean, they're well short of the first down, but.
Yeah, he fumbled it, and it was short of the first down.
Good old Mapu.
What a dumb fucking play.
Let's get a touchdown here. Let's get a touchdown here. We like touchdowns. A lot of touchdowns. Oh, there's a flag.
Never mind, you can't do that.
I told you guys, you got to evaluate those quarterback situations and those changes. I've been one of those guys, and I've learned by getting burned because I'll see I remember Tua playing the Bills. Tua goes down, and right away I was sitting around with a couple of my buddies. I'm like, oh, we got to hammer the Bills now. Tua's out. The fucking Miami Dolphins still found a way to come back and cover the spread. It's like, all right, let's just take a look at production, not so much who the name is, but production. And I didn't think Lamar Jackson has been out there lighting the world on fire. So Snoop a Loop should be able to go out there and at least give the same contribution, which is, You guys have heard me break down several games like that. This is can he be average? Because that's what we saw out of Lamar Jackson thus far, average. And
Lamar's
Huntley
on
can
the
be average.
sideline. He's on the sideline watching this one. Pastor Flowers is caught. It's going to be 1st and 10.
Vegas Golden Knights are going to lose that game 4-3. There goes that donation.
Jackson will not return tonight.
Jason says maybe I should try and find 2 golden chopsticks from the neck. If it's under 2, honey, otherwise, lottery tickets. Lottery tickets, gift card for dinner. Maybe a Visa gift card. Tell him to put it onto his sports book and make some bets. Here's a $200 gift card. Put it onto your DraftKings account.
I'll tell you what you do. I figured it out. This is a universal gift. Doesn't matter if it's for your kids, for some relatives, for the neighbors. You go out there, you buy 30 days at Winnable for me. You buy 30 days at Winnable for Ramon. You buy 30 days at Dub Clip for Razor Sharp Picks, and you go, hey, 3 of the best cappers on the planet. Here's a month. Good luck to you guys. I hope you make a ton of money.
That's a great idea. $42 seconds left here in the third quarter. Well, Jay says DraftKings, the other one that's not acceptable in Nevada.
Yeah.
That makes sense, though.
No DraftKings. They're not willing to pay for licensing here. They're welcome to come to Nevada. They just refuse to pay for the licensing in the state. Same with FanDuel.
Kind of makes sense, though, because there's already books out there, right? I mean, you can, a lot of those guys have mobile sites, right? Like, I think the last time I went out there, I can't remember which one it was. Was it Paris? One of them had a mobile site. You fund it up front, and then you could use the mobile app and click away.
The Ravens do the tush push with Andrews, and it's a 1st down.
Final.
It's also going to be the end of the third quarter.
It's so nice not to have to update that fucking graphic 52 times a game.
I thought it was AI. They showed a video, but now some of the bigger feeds are starting to show it. A firework went rogue at halftime and actually went up and struck the field. I thought it was an AI thing, I watch the AI videos because they're AI videos. I want to see that.
Critical notice.
Some of the things they make up.
I saw one the other day and it was AI. They were like, this is AI. And I was like, I don't care. That still is awesome. It's like a tiger attacking somebody. I was like, that's fucking great. Some guy allegedly fell inside a cage at a zoo, and they showed the tiger stalking him and pouncing. And I was like, it said, this is AI. I said, that's fucking awesome.
Should be lessons learned. Don't crawl into the zoo space. All right. Otherwise this could happen to you.
I haven't been in the zoo in a long time, but I got to say, I've never been in a situation where I was like, let me go fuck around with the enclosure and see how close I can get. And then, oops, fell in, right? Razor, yeah. I'm sure you're a zoo guy with the kids. Have you ever been in a situation where you're like, let me get so fucking close that I fall in and I got to worry about the tiger attacking me?
Nope. I don't get that close.
Seems foolish.
Yeah, AI, man, it's messing up a lot of people's jobs. All them designers and graphic designers losing jobs because they're not needed anymore. AI can do all that shit. Draw me a logo. That shit just pops up.
You know, if you're one of them production folks that's getting stymied by AI, you got to change, man. You got to evolve. It's a good time to go out there and say, you know what, I'll do the AI shit for you. Saves you the time, but at least if you become an expert in how to manage and engineer the AI side of things, at least you got something to go with. What we need here is a field goal from Baltimore, put them up 7. New England comes down, scores a touchdown, ties the game, and we go to overtime.
Overtime is alive.
No 33s this week, right? 33s are still alive.
33. Goddamn Falcons had all the time in the world to get 33 today. They just needed one touchdown.
I thought Arizona come back.
And then I saw Arizona down 7. I'm like, all right, well, maybe if Arizona ties it up, they'll go to overtime at 26 apiece. So then you still have a chance because someone's got to score. As long as it's the first team to score, because then they can get all 7 and not 6. But yeah, Falcons suck again, even though they won.
At least you didn't have fucking Vegas. That was a donation for me. Those fucking guys haven't gotten 20 points all year. They finally got 21 this week.
Yeah, the closest this week was the Jags. They had 34. Big run by Henry. He's down to the 6.
Oh, boy.
First and goal.
Field goal. Take a knee, field goal. How about them Bills almost losing to the Browns this week?
Yeah, I had the plus 10.5.
Yeah. That felt like free money. With the Eagles on deck. We were talking about that last night. Remember, Jeff was like, it's a non-divisional game. It doesn't matter. Bullshit. You want to measure yourself against the best of the best. Them boys are ready to go next week. That's going to be a fun game, that Bills-Eagles game.
Yeah, especially standings-wise. Fighting for spots, I guess, because Buffalo still has a shot at the division.
Yeah. Yeah, if they win, they well, especially we'll see what happens with New England here. But yeah, they've definitely got themselves a spot. 10-5 Eagles, 11-4 Buffalo Bills, 425 next Sunday. Thing that Buffalo's got going for them is the game is on Fox. And well, you might say, why does that matter? Because the Fox fucking analysts
Touchdown Henry.
They slant against the Eagles. Henry! 2+ for Henry.
Come on, Baltimore.
Is it just me or does it feel like we've had an exceptional number of 2+ touchdowns this year? When somebody scores, there's a high probability they're getting 2.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll have to go back and look at the data. Derrick Henry.
Yeah, and I guess the Eagles are still fighting for that second spot. It's going to be hard for them to get the number 1 seed.
You know what they're not fighting for? The division. I saw first time since 2001 to 2003 that a team had back-to-back divisional leads or division winners out there in the NFC East. And I remember thinking, that's when I lived in Philly. 2001. I never liked football until I moved to Philly. And it was because the Eagles were so fucking dominant in that. That's literally the first year I moved down there. And they were just on a run out there. I remember it was Donovan McNabb versus Michael Vick. I remember just great stuff. And then that Super Bowl capped it off where Tom Brady handed the Eagles their lunch. Here we go.
Well, 49ers have a really good shot at getting that number 1 seed too.
Yeah. They got the best team in the NFC North against them this week, though. That's going to be tough.
Yeah, their futures odds definitely is something to look at right now, I think.
Giants and Raiders. This might be the best chance I have for 33 this week.
49ers are plus 1,800.
Yeah, I like that a lot, Razor. I mean, I'm not saying that they're going to win the Super Bowl. I just think that if you're honest with yourself, look at the prices up and down the board and the fact that the Super Bowl's played in San Francisco this year, and they, could get one home game.
I feel like I have to take that just for the plain out value because they have a shot at the number 1 seed. So if they get the number 1 seed,
it is what it is. No, it is the move right now, I think.
Dale.
Yeah, I do like that too because they end with Seattle at the end of the season.
What are you saying for them to win the Super Bowl? Is that what you're
home? Yeah.
Right. Oh, I see what Dale said. Yeah. I mean, come on. Right? I mean, Fox is an NFC. How come they're against the Eagles? We know why. I've told it to Mike time and time again. It's the fans. You heard what Mike just said. Oh, they're hating on the Eagles always. Mike can't stand that everybody hates the Eagles. The reason why everybody hates the Eagles is fans like Mike. They're that reverse psychology thing, like woe is us, everybody hates us. No, we hate the fans. We love the Eagles. Great team, great people. Just the fans are miserable.
I'll tell you what, though, if you listen to players that talk about the best fan bases in sports, and they talk about the Eagles are the best fan base in sports, guys that play, though, this is a great fan base. They love them boys out there. But Troy Aikman shit all over the Eagles every time.
I mean, why would the players not like the fan base? We scare the shit out of all the other fans into coming to our stadium, and if they do, we throw shit at them, we cuss at them.
That's right. Shit got real.
Yep. Shit's gonna get real. Take a fucking gun to your fucking head is what they're gonna do.
You don't want to be wearing another team's jersey in Philly. Just don't do it.
No. Nope.
Nicholas Haney says we do hate Philly fans.
Well, no, it depends on the team and the circumstances. If it's a playoff game, definitely not. If it's a regular season game, as long as it's not a division game, you're okay.
I love Philly fans. I think they're great. I just think that they're you hear Mike's attitude. This is the problem that they have. They have low morale because of everything Mike's talking about. They're really.
It's not low morale. It's putting a chip on our shoulder. We find a chip. We'll put a chip out there. Put it right here.
Yeah. Lack of confidence, things like that.
Jalen Hurts has got the most confidence of anybody in the NFL right now.
Nice first down here by the Patriots.
If they score, do they go for 2? What do you guys think?
Let's go lucky. Cash at plus 350. What was it, Mike? What was the question?
If they score, do they go for 2? We put them down by a potential.
Why is that even a question? Of course they go for 2.
We do this thing here, streaming. We got to talk about something.
Yeah, but that's not even irrelevant. They're down by 11. That's a touchdown and a field goal. They have to.
Do you get the points or do you chase the points?
Stop it.
Stop it. Get some help.
Michael Jordan won that lawsuit last week.
Yeah. Big for NASCAR opportunity, right?
I mean, I was reading about it. I was only reading, I'm not going to read about some loss, the ins and outs, but boy, they came in with a pretty solid case, man. It was a no-brainer for what happened.
I'm not sure I totally got the situation, though. They were trying to say that there's a essentially a monopoly, right? Not a monopoly, but what's the word I'm looking for? Right? They were saying that if you're
certain teams.
What happened?
Well, essentially Jordan felt that he was being discriminated against because he's not part of the NASCAR group, I guess. And so if you're, I know I'm missing this entirely, but it had something to do with they were discriminating against guys that aren't part of the NASCAR elite, and he felt like they didn't have a. Ramon's going to look it up, I'm sure here.
Oh yeah, I'll do it.
But it had something to do with the way they give NASCAR points, and yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't quite get it, but I saw that he was fighting them, and they won. A trust. There's a trust, I think, is what it came down to. There's a NASCAR trust, and Michael Jordan's outside of it, so he felt discriminated against because of the way that they award points in NASCAR, and I'm sure I'm missing it.
Diggs with another catch and first down. Diggs is having himself a night. Jason says, if we being real, Troy Aikman is a distant cousin of mine through the Ramseys. Just typing, he should know Ruth Ramsey, my heart grandma, and her husband, Ed Ramsey. Rest in peace in Bishop, CA.
Okay.
Pat's touchdown, Kyle Williams.
Mr. Williams.
That's a nice catch. Wow.
Fourth quarter is going to go over. Should have played it. Fuck Roma or fuck
Nice
Razor.
catch, huh?
Fourth quarter over. 13.5 points.
Now, do they kick it?
Do they go for it?
Left here, 9 minutes.
Kick the extra point.
That was a bomb, and that was in a double coverage. I mean, goodness.
Oh, they're going for it. 2-pointer.
No, they're going for
it. 2-point conversion.
I'm going to get a refill so I can get my full.
He throws it, and it's caught. And there's a flag.
Oh,
flag.
Flags.
Hey, you can't do that.
But it looks like it's declined. It's holding on the defense. And the extra 2-point conversion is good. 24-21. Man, that was a great catch. Three-point game. And the overtime is dropped down to plus 500. Overtime. It's coming. It's coming. We also took a shot for 110 likes. We got to get to 130. So we can take another one. Don't forget to hit the like button down below. We're at 113. 113 likes. Do us a favor. Go to the other channel right now. It only takes 5 seconds. Click that link in the chat and make sure that you have already hit the like button. And of course, don't forget, if you want to support the channel, you can do so by becoming a member. Hit that join button down below.
We've got a lot of points here all of a sudden.
Ramon, did you get to the bottom of this Michael Jordan thing?
No, oh, yeah. Let me, because I was reading, like I said, I didn't have enough, brain power to really figure out. I was just reading kind of the assessment of it. Let me see what we can do, though.
Michael Jordan. Fucking ton of money.
It was actually a settlement. Yeah, it was actually a settlement. Used exclusionary NASCAR was using exclusionary practices to maintain monopoly control. Basically, like you said, if you weren't a team that was kind of already, let's say recognized by NASCAR, but give Jordan credit, man. Give Jordan and those guys credit.
In other words, the guys that came in and bought or brought crews to the table were kind of being frowned upon from the NASCAR side of things because they were kind of keeping it within their NASCAR family, I think is essentially what it came down to. And they, like you said, they presented a hell of a case, and they turned out they were right.
You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Like Michael Jordan needs more money.
Stupid kids, man. They just
stupid Jordan.
No, I'm talking about the Demery and the kids that shot his dad.
Yeah,
guy was driving too nice of a car out there. They didn't know what they were doing. They didn't know they killed Michael Jordan's dad. They were committing a robbery out there.
I don't know. There's a rabbit hole to go down on that one.
Yeah, but that's just a bunch of bullshit. Otherwise, it'd already be out. I know you're Mr. Conspiracy Theory.
I'm just saying. I mean, what, Jordan all of a sudden wants to go play baseball? He wants to hang it up in the prime of his career to go play baseball?
Oh, no, you're talking about something completely different. You're talking about...
I don't think it's completely different. I think the two are connected. Why did Jordan go play baseball?
Because it was... the better rumor is that he was temporarily suspended for gambling.
Yes. And wow, you guys go do your own research. Plant-based says rabbit hole. Yep, you boys go ahead and do your own research.
Oh, no, thank you. I refuse to give in to anything like that you're
I know you do. I know. But it's quality entertainment. If you look into the reading, it might not be a quality execution, but execution. Whoop.
So there's people out there that actually know the actual content of the Epstein files and have never told a soul about it.
I'm sure that's
they could take down the entire government.
I'm sure that.
But no, we'll just keep it a little secret. Let's keep it a little secret.
Go.
I'm the only person that knows. There's one person that knows.
Diddy's in the clink. Did he have anything to do with Tupac? I don't know. Is it true? You guys have to tell me. I saw something that came out on Twitter today. So with Twitter, I got to obviously take it with an ounce of salt there, but with a grain of salt. But are they moving Diddy out to the same prison that Suge Knight's in right now? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't keep up with this though.
It's fascinating, man.
D-Hop, big catch there. First down, 8 minutes to go. Still ticking here.
Tick, 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 tick.
You might need some of that time after Baltimore scores a touchdown here.
Stop it. Get some help.
Put Henry back in the game.
Trying to keep that clock running there.
We're looking for overtime here, Razor.
Like I said, though, Razor, that they came in saying that they were gonna platoon the backs here a little bit tonight. So you just saw Henry with some great runs, and then he's out. So not out, but on the sideline for a play. So for a series. So they're just going back and forth here a little bit. And great job by Huntley here tonight. He's proven, he's already had some good performances this year, right? Some good games. Huntley could be a guy that, maybe could parlay this still into something else a little bit.
Well, let's give it a punt. Let's drive this thing all the way down the field and drain this clock, get 3 points. Let's go to overtime. Let's cash that 10-1. Boring overtime game, Razor.
Yeah, we got fourth and about 2.
Another boring overtime. Like stir the pot. Talk about these others.
Yeah, you've got to wonder, why don't you have Henry in there, even if you're not using him, right? He's such a guy that you got to keep your eye on, you know?
Boring unders. Unders are boring. We like overs.
A lot of primetime games have been going over lately.
They sure have. I think I saw the number. Matter of fact, let me look. I think it was. Let me look. I actually wrote it down.
Oh, false start. You wonder if the play was, all right, Razor, let's get up to the line, and on the second snap count, let's point at the other team and see if the referee's by it.
So in conference, primetime unders goes all the way back to 2018. So conference games, 61-25 to the under. It's 5-3-2 in its last 10. So, I mean, I don't know if there's enough of an edge there, right? But it's Sunday Night Football unders are 45-20 since 2022. Primetime unders in general, 86-55-5. 5-4-1 in the last 10. AFC primetime unders, 92-48, but 5-4-1. We're starting to see them overs creeping into the equation. Thought that was a little bit of interesting information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now, it's going to be time for Drake May to kind of step up here and see if he can't put a drive together, because they're going to have to go a long ways.
Yeah, what's that interception bet looking like?
Oh, stop it. Let's see from you guys in the chat who has moved on. If you either won your fantasy football championship or you're moving on to the fantasy football championships, put a 1 in the chat. Let's see what you guys have, man. Let's see who's a real deal player when it comes to the fantasy football spots here. I'll kick it off. I'm going to the fantasy football championship. I've won the championship 3 of my last 4 years. I think it sounds a lot better to say 4 of the last 5.
Are you the commissioner of the league?
No. MMA scumbag is. I told him. I said, I got, I'm up, I think I'm up like 12 points. And I was like, I might just sick Kittle. He's like, that's an automatic forfeit. It's an automatic forfeit. You don't have a complete roster. I said, we talked about this the other day. I don't need a full team to beat your ass. Redbeard is moving on or has won. Congratulations to you, Redbeard.
All right.
Tough. Did anybody win our Survivor? Did anybody win the... I think we were all eliminated. I think I follow all you guys that do the Survivor. I think we were all eliminated by like week 5. We got to get a bracket challenge going though for March Madness, boys. Let's get a collab going here between the Razor Sharp Picks Network and the Sports Money Network, and see if we can't find a way to do something fun for the March Madness there.
Yeah, those things are so fucking hard. That's what makes it fun.
Sure does. Dan says, I'm in the semis, but down. Need big nights tomorrow from JT and CMC. All right. Gary says, thanks again, guys. I'm running away in mine. I have Stafford and Adams. All right. Good luck to you boys. Good luck to Dan. Good luck to Gary. It's fun.
Okay, we need some booty. We need some booty here. We need some booty.
Take some booty. Razor, what happened in the fantasy league you guys were running? What happened there?
That's a good question. I didn't even make the playoffs. It was top 4.
Top 4. Kind of fucking. Okay. Gary says, I'm the evil empire. I have my name on that plaque more than anyone. That's how I feel as of late, Gary. 3 of the last 4 years. You know what's funny is this year I did absolutely zero research for fantasy football. I did none. Zero. Not a fucking thing. And the only thing I looked back at was I saw, man, when I've won, I had Joe Burrow. So I drafted Joe Burrow. Obviously, he got hurt throughout the season. I picked up Danny Jones and Joe Flacco. Kept him on my roster the whole year. Well, Joe Burrow comes back today. He goes out there and throws up, I think he had 30 fantasy points for me today. So Joe Burrow, if I win again, might DM Joe Burrow directly and be like, hey, dude.
C-Max in the finals. He's up by 25 points.
Hey, making it back, Daddy.
He's got Henry playing tonight, and the guy he's playing against is Taylor tomorrow.
Oh man, who is he playing against?
A guy named Joe.
Is that the team name?
Joe. All right, Joe.
I think that's one of Ixnizzle's friends.
Yeah, just so surprising that Joe, Burrow, he looked obviously was primed for a big game today with his bad performances there the previous week, but it's weird he'd be in there, and he likes to play, I guess. May's going for a home run here, guys.
Also, I beat Ixnizzle for the 5th place.
Wow. Are they really? They're not ruling that a catch. No, it's incomplete. I mean, what is the referee doing?
Do you get anything for 5th place, or are you just saying that you beat Ixnizzle?
No, I'm saying I beat Ixnizzle. Looks like that could have been pass interference.
How was it not pass interference? I don't know. Can you tackle the guy when he's, ball's landing there? I mean,
Gary says his is a cumulative score. He's up over 100 points. I played in a fantasy league one year. I got offered, like, last minute, somebody dropped out.
Not pass interference.
I had the worst. I had the 11th draft pick out of 12. And I was like, I'll still fucking play it. I don't care. Whatever. Let's go. Drafted my team. I went to the championship. Killed it the first week.
I have no idea what I'm looking at.
I didn't realize they had 2 weeks of championship.
How are you able to tackle the guy on the before the ball gets there and not be called for PI?
Yeah, the ball wasn't tipped or anything at the line of scrimmage, right?
That was booty. That was booty. That should be a catch.
It should be pass interference. You cannot tackle the man before the ball gets to him. I think that's the rule. Is it because it was just such a bizarre play so high in the air and you're like, what do? I tackle the guy before the ball gets there so he's down?
Yeah.
And Booty's, what, is he banged up now?
Yeah, he got hurt.
Medical tent? Jesus.
And it's going to be 3rd and 2.
What a bizarre situation there.
Here comes all the it's fixed tweets coming out tonight.
Yeah, well, you got to have Lamar. You got to have Lamar somehow. I mean, he'll get healthy, and you got to have him in the playoffs here or something.
Is it just me, or does Vrabel seem like a guy if you give him 2 bourbons?
Oh, almost intercepted.
Oh, wow.
Give Vrabel 2 cocktails and mouth off to him, and he's going to let you know. It's going to be 4th and 2.
Why doesn't
Tries
drink?
to run the ball there, but again, they're a little short-handed too. But
well, you can't punt this here. This has got to be a go for it, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's in 4-down territory. Why aren't you running the ball twice?
That's what I'm saying, Ramon.
4th and 2. It's caught by Diggs. He's at the 30, and he goes out of bounds.
Diggs is really having a nice game here, huh? That was
And they're
almost
field goal range.
almost a great defensive play there, Razor. Wow. That's how close it was, you know?
Yeah, I thought it was going to be picked.
It's got that Cardi B juice in him.
Well, now with 255, you're playing for a win here, obviously. But
yeah, I think he's got his juice in Cardi B.
Someone's juice is somewhere. Wow, that was almost intercepted too. It's impressive. Also, we're at halftime in that Rockets and Kings game. The Rockets are up 11 points.
Rockets red glare.
Big red rocket there for that second quarter. 37-27, outscoring them boys.
There's a little Mac Hollins action there, but I don't think I've seen Booty return. I hate when the Reese's is all, man, fuck this shit.
Dude, that Diggs catch was a quarter inch away from being picked. You got to respect that, man. He fucking found the seam right there. Him and Diggs are on fire.
Mm-hmm.
2nd and 4. They hand it off, and he's going to go to the end zone.
Oh! Boo, 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 boo.
Touchdown, Stevenson.
Wow. They made it look easy. That looks like the Ravens defense we've seen most this season.
Patriots. What are they to win this?
Well, they didn't need that crazy play, I guess.
Plus 1,400 Patriots are to win the Super Bowl.
Patriots aren't winning the fucking Super Bowl. This is going to be an Eagles-Bills Super Bowl.
Mike, this is called a stream, and we're just talking and giving out.
Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing? Scumbag. Fuck you.
We know every year, Bills and Eagles, Super Bowl. We know.
Like Chris Berman picks the Bills and the 49ers every year for the last 35 years.
Scumbag.
And then he calls shit year early, and then I was just a year early.
Well, there's only one, Harbaugh's got to be, they're obviously not, they know they're not going to make the playoffs because there's no way you have an 11-point lead and don't have Derrick Henry in the game unless you don't know what you're doing.
Mike's my number one fan, he said.
You're number one, Razor. It's been a good game, though. All things considered. I mean, look, yeah, the Patriots are up, but it's still been a good game.
Over was easy money.
Fucking fourth quarter over was easy money.
Third quarter over was easy money.
I thought I had 10.5. What they got 10? What'd you get? Did you get the third quarter?
What'd you say?
They got 10 points in the third quarter. I thought it was 10.5. What did you say?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't see it. I didn't bet it.
Nah, 7-3 was the number.
I
wonder. I'll try to do a little qualitative analysis here, but I wonder if the team getting the ball in the third quarter wins that third quarter or not. It just kind of feels to me like they don't, right? 7-3. Patriots got the ball. They lost this one. I'll have to go back and look.
Yeah, because if they get the ball, they don't score. That gives the other team the ball. They kind of waste that end of the third quarter, and even if they, yeah, that'd be
It
something
just
good to look.
just kind of feels like recently we've seen the team that's, I don't know. I don't know if it's just my drunken assessment. I don't know. We'll see. I'll try to look at it and see if we can find some numbers.
Well, usually you're going to get to a third possession, right, Razor? I mean, there's not
Yeah.
an average of 2 possessions per quarter. It's really closer to 4.
But it kind of, if that third possession, it's like, all right, let's drain this clock and move it into the fourth quarter, right? It's almost like, I don't know. It might be comprehensive. It might be a complex situation where it's like, all right, if they're up going in, can they? I don't know. I'll look at it. I'll look and see if I can find some analytics behind it.
Minute 57 left.
I'm sorry, I take it back. According to the AI here, that 3.4 possessions per quarter. So I guess closer to 3 than 4. I stand corrected. If
that makes sense,
if
though.
the AI is right, Mike, come on.
Well, that makes sense though. I mean,
no, it's figure 3.5, right? 1, 2, third team gets the ball, and you got to factor in it's not always
Ravens just fumbled.
Oh no, really?
Flowers.
Flowers. He was having a great night.
It's good for overtime. Kick a field goal. Make it a 7-point game. Ravens go down, score a touchdown.
Yeah, Baltimore's have all 3 timeouts left, but they're going to have to use them.
Yeah. Oh, Mikey, how many quarters are there? Is there only 3 quarters and 12 minutes?
Listen, Jeff's the quarter guy.
Oh, okay. Nicholas Andy said, cash it.
Yeah.
That's money line.
Boy.
Patriots continue to beat nobody, says Jag.
Mr. Wesker says the league robbed the Rams and the Lions in final seconds. Why not rob the Patriots? Well, I would surmise that the New England territory is a big gambling market. So no, they're not going to rob them, boys.
Plus, the playoff picture gets so much more interesting if New England wins.
So I thought it was AI Razor, but it's on so many feeds. I also on some like official feeds too. Hear this firework that goes kind of astray right into the field there. I can do it here. It's such a short video.
I got a firework video.
Here, Mike.
Is it not here?
No, I was going to see if I can.
Oh yeah.
It looked AI-ish, but it's on so many feeds that obviously people are showing it at the stadium too. That would be.
This is human drama at its best. Just focusing, taking a moment to concentrate. Concentrate all you want.
In other news, related news, the Buccaneers did sign JPP for play for the first time in a couple of years. We're seeing a lot of guys, a lot of veterans this week and probably next week too, coming back a little bit, get a little. Join some of these teams that are also Rams that need a little help here. Help your benefits, probably.
Benefits, sure, but the experience they bring to the locker room as teams get ready for the playoffs is something that you have to consider, right?
Yeah. Well, again, I think you're seeing a little bit more with the contending team, but certainly there's a little, and you got to wonder what these, the Patriots are in there with a really banged up offensive line in this game. That's why they've had some issues too. But we final timeout here. Great time tonight, and we'll be back tomorrow with a pretty good one. Philip, Michael.
It's gonna be a good one. Colts and those Niners.
Oh shit! A battle if the Niners lose that game. Are they out of?
Can Steve Young still throw a pass?
Are they out of contention for the NFC if the Niners lose this game to the Colts and Phillip Rivers?
No, not even close.
Niners are playing for a big berth.
Yeah, they're playing for that one seed. Niners already clinched the playoff spot.
They haven't got the division yet, though. There's only one team in the NFC that's gotten the division.
Nick, thank you again, Nick. Oh, my God, Razor, look at that.
Shout out to Nicholas Handy. Said had a great weekend. Thank you, Razor and Sports Money. Love to the chat there. Nicholas Handy, man. Appreciate you, brother.
A first down for the Patriots, and that's going to do it.
Oh, Derrick Henry never touched the ball, Razor, in the last 12:34 of this game. It was 24 to 13. What was it? 24 to 13? Something like that. Right?
Shout out to Nicholas Handy. Appreciate you, brother. Man, listen. If you guys don't follow Nicholas Handy on Twitter, you should go do it. He posts his tickets. He's showing his cash. He's showing where he's winning his money. And he's tagging a bunch of us to it. So appreciate you, Nicholas Handy. Cheers, man. Keep doing what you're doing, brother. Appreciate you.
All right. Patriots and over there for me, but these props kind of went awry for me.
And that's going to be the final score. 28 to 24. Patriots are now 12-3. Baltimore 7-8.
Steam playing.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate you for joining us on both channels, the Radio Sharp Pick Network and over on Sports Money. Of course, we'll be back live tomorrow. But before we get out of here, we're going to go around the horn. Ramon, Scott, what do you got for the chat? Where can they find you?
We're going to start the holiday week this week. And Mike, somebody in the chat suggested that I take one day off possibly this week. What is it? Is it Christmas Eve? There's like one, the Aloha, the Hawaii, something like that. Maybe I'll take a day off this week. I'll look at that. One of the days there's like one sporting event. So maybe I can sleep in one day. So, but we'll be back tomorrow because it's not tomorrow. I know that it's not tomorrow. It's not Tuesday. It might be one of those days. But we're going to be back tomorrow for sure. The Morning Steve show. Get ready because there's a lot of basketball tomorrow and plenty of games tomorrow to talk about, including some bowl action. Razor said with the potato bowl.
Urgent message.
Oh, yeah. We got Racing with Razor tomorrow. That's where you can find me, 11:45 a.m. Handicapping the horses, Delta Downs, Parks, Mahoney Valley, and like Ramon said, the Potato Bowl. That's where you can find me right here on the Radio Sharp Picks Network. Mikey, let the people know where they can find you. Put a bow on this bitch.
Great work tonight, boys. The Pats get it done. That hook seemed suspicious, but we didn't need it. I also gave you guys that rocket spot here. They're up 10 points with 8.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Ramon, we saw your PTO request. It has been denied. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say, but
Hawaii Bowl preview Wednesday.
Hey, we're going to go after it here. Maybe we'll jump in and see if we can't put our 10 straight bowl game winning record on the line with razor sharp picks Thank you guys all for checking us out, man. Happy holidays to one and all. Let me go down the line. Nicholas Handy with double sports money memberships out there. Jill becomes a new member. Jason with a $20 dono to the Razor Sharp Pick side. And Nicholas Handy with a $20 dono on the sports money side. I appreciate all you guys, man. This is, without you guys, we'd have nothing. This is what we do. We like to come in here and give you guys our best bets, try to make this cash, share with you how we're getting paid. And you know, nobody does it better than this dual stream Razor Sharp Picks Network, Sports Money Network. We'll see you guys here back again tomorrow for a big game out there in the NFL. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Ramon Scott. Shout out to Razor Sharp Picks. Make sure you tune in 9 a.m. The very first look from Las Vegas is Ramon Scott giving you guys the morning steam. Razor Sharp Picks is going to bring you guys through the afternoon with horse racing and college bowl games, college basketball, and the rest. And I'll be there at 6 p.m. to give you guys the pre-gaming spots before we go live at 7:45 for another Monday Night Football battle. Shout out to everybody here. Make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. Hit the like if you haven't done so already. Tell a friend, tell a neighbor, tell a family member. Let them know that we're out here getting this cash on a regular. Appreciate everybody, man. Let's go, Razor. Let's get this money.
Let's go. Cheers to everybody in the chat for Ramon Scott, Mikey, Bunny. I'm Ray Sharp Picks. We'll see you tomorrow.